Sponsored by OK Jersey. Check out the link in the description down below and use the code FLYING for 8% off your order. Get yourself a bargain on international shirts, replica jerseys, fantastic retro clobber, all available at okjersey.com. Use the code FLYING for 8% off your order and check out the link down below in the description. Where are you? Let's be having you! The Bacon Brigade! Assemble! Get in there, Spurs lost. Buzzing, mate. Absolutely in the relegation zone. Cemented. Going down to the Championship, likely. Bottle jobs inbound. Oh, yes. So far, it's been a good Sunday. How's it going, everyone? Thank you for joining us for the second watch along of the day. We're back here again for the big one, City versus Chelsea, obviously at Stamford Bridge. You know, it should be a good game. I mean, really, we want City to win this, don't we? Not only to make the title run interesting there with Arsenal bottling it, but also just to help us get Champions League football. Really, we want City to win this, don't we? I mean, I'd take a draw all day, but really, we want the City scum to actually win this one. There you go. Anyway, welcoming everybody in the live chat. Sigurda getting in raw. Again, Chelsea, Vet, let's go. Dave Watkins, beats Guy. Yes, Dave, do hope the Spursy motor ends up on this one too. If Chelsea lose, Champions League is pretty much ours. Yes, lad, that's what I mean. If Chelsea don't get the job done here, like you say, it cements our position. Kate Cadet has been a member for 66 months, by the way. Check this Don out. 66 months around these parts. Thank you, Cake. Very Spursy. Very Spursy indeed. Let's get some cock emojis in the live chat and some bottle job emojis because the cocks have bottled it. No doubt about it. Let's go, Cake. Thank you for being a member 66 months. That's raw, bro. That is seriously raw. Ash Jones, let's go, lad. Come on, welcome back in. Davey Watkins, the Cake Cadet. Daz Salford, Jonathan Gallagher, the Mod Squad. Bonezinho, let's go. Don't cry, Spurs. See Talentless, hello. Arouge Vaz of Well, let's go again. Getting in there, raw, son. World of John. STP Mitchell, Ocean Beach Steve. Gary Mathers, with his highlighted comment, has been a member for 31 months. That's also bloody raw, mate. Thank you so much there, Mr. Gary Mathers. It's the Gary Mathers Show. Big ups, Gary Mathers there. Good afternoon, Piggy. Thought I'd pop in before I do my 14-hour. Oh, 14-hour night shift. That's heinous, bro. Good luck with that, Gary. That's raw, lad. But getting that paper in, getting that cash, making that cash money. Let's go, Gary. Thank you so much, mate. I hope you have a great shift, though. 14 hours night shift. Oh, that's horrible. Bloody hell, lad. Thank you for being a Pork Platoon member, though, for all this time. For the longest time. Whoa. The Cake Cadet says, Gary, mate, that's absolutely brutal. That is 14-hour night shift. Is no joke, is it? Ugh. Can be proud of their second place finish. It's all about taking part. They're certainly only here to take part, aren't they? When they go down, we need to get Kudu. He's a right-wing proper, not like I'm like, hey, fair play, I do rate the Kudu, lad. Yes. Only just signed for them in the last window, or the last summer window, didn't he? And then if they do get relegated, they are going to have to make a lot of changes. They are going to have to sell players. That's crazy, Daz. Spurs haven't won in 14 games. Be about 20 mil. Yeah, Spurs will have a mass exodus on their hands of players leaving them in the summer. And not only just the players want to leave because they don't want to play Championship football, but also, you know, they have to balance the books somewhere, especially for the Championship where the revenue's lower. So, yes, they are in the shit, mate. They're in the shit. Looking forward to seeing Spurs on a wet Tuesday night in Hull. You don't even think that's legal. No, I don't know. 14 hours seems a bit long, doesn't it, Kate? Like the Mrs. P, she does 12-hour night shifts. 14 hours is brutal, lad. Oh, no, Ezio. Let's see if it says we've dropped any frames on my streaming software. It says we have dropped 0 frames, mate. So unless YouTube's shitting it, I don't think we've got an issue here unless it's your Poundland internet guff there, Ezio, lad. 1 out of 24. No lag, no lag. Okay, thank you very much there, guys. So we're here for the City-Chelsea game. Do us a favour at the start of this stream. Smash the thumbs up. We're, about 5 minutes to go until kickoff. So, yes, if you could do us a favour and smash that like. Let's see if we can get 100 likes before kickoff. We're on 50 at the moment. So let's be having you. Also, click the subscribe if you're new here, of course. Get involved in the chat. We want to hear from you legends throughout the stream. Let's have a little look at the team lineups for this one. You can see here we've got both sides set up. You've got Sanchez in goals for the Chelsea Gunners. You've got Gusto, Fofana, Hato, Cucurella, Caicedo, Santos, Esteval, Palmer, Neto, and Pedro. João Pedro up top there. But Chelsea more than capable of getting the job done today, especially if they're hungry for that Champions League spot. But they're up against a very strong side in City who have Donnarumma in goals, O'Reilly, Gahey, Kusanov, Nunes, Rodri, Silva, Doku, Cherky, Semenyo, and big Girling Sharland up the top of the pitch there. So, you know, no joke there. Could go either way, this one. I am predicting a 2-1 City win. That's my thoughts. Get your score predictions in there here before kickoff. I'm going 2-1 to City. I think the goals will be coming via a Cherky goal and a Haaland goal. So I'm going 2-1 to Man City. I think Chelsea lose. I think City give us a favour in terms of our hopes for Champions League qualification and take the points off of Chelsea. I also think that with City in the hunt for the championship here in regards to the Premier League title, they will win today because, you know, just to put that pressure on Arsenal, they know that if they win today, they are still in the mix of winning that league title. So I think they'll turn up. Oh, really? That's Gash Ultimate Dragon, but hopefully it's all right now. Spurs could be playing Stevenage next season. Hopefully we beat Leeds tomorrow. Yes, James, mate. We'll be on Raw there for a watch-along for that one. Plus, we'll do a preview sometime in the afternoon. You don't think Spurs will have to sell, in my opinion, most players that play for potential relegation teams have a clause in the contract in case of relegation. Yeah, but really, do those players have that clause for Spurs? Because as I mentioned earlier, I feel like Spurs are not the sort of small club that would even have relegation clauses on their players. So you're right. A lot of them will have pay cuts, especially for clubs that, you know, are realistically going to go down. I guess Spurs did finish 17th, so maybe players with new contracts might have that in there. But like you say, Spurs players won't have that same clause. Most of them won't, because why would they even consider getting relegated when they're at a reasonably big club like Tottenham? You're right, lad. So, yeah, it's going to be a shit show in the summer of players leaving. 2-2, 3-1, 2-0 City. You think Chelsea going to get the job done there? 1-0 there, Mr. Ultimate Dragon. Yeah, if you look carefully at the formations, it looks like the buttons on lifts. You're going 3-1 City. You think City are firing again? Yeah, go on, Daz. I'm with you on that one. Do you think we beat Leeds tomorrow? I think we're going to batter them about 3-0, James. It's at Old Trafford as well. I reckon we'll batter them 3-0, mate. Yeah. Michael's giving me loads of confidence going into games. Yeah, exactly. Feel like we're going to win it. I feel the same way. Silver's playing shite, captain, and constantly starting. Pepper's lost it. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It's going to be an interesting one today, this. Yeah, I mean, you know, certainly City have... Well, they've got a lot of quality in there, no doubt. You know, Rodri well and truly back in the side. New signings, Gahey and Semenyo this season doing well. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'd expect City to turn up and win. But if Palmer has a good game, you know, if João Pedro takes his chances, Chelsea could win this. Best thing we ever did was get rid of that clown. Paul S., Mr. Eternity's breath getting in here again, raw son. He says, curse of Garnacho keeps Chelsea out of Europe. Yes, love it. Garnacho nowhere near the starting 11 right now either, is he, the little tit? The mammary of a man. Garnacho nowhere near, son. That's pretty shite from Erling Haaland. 3 goals in the last 12 Premier League appearances for Erling. I think that's the worst stats I've seen from him since he's been here in the Prem, in terms of goal return from a run of games. 3 in 12 for Erling Haaland. It's not the best, is it? That's pretty shite. What do you think will happen to the 115 charges? I think they'll make it go away largely, unfortunately, because of the money. Here comes the money. Here comes the money. 54 likes isn't enough for the pig. Oh, thank you, Kevin Kilban. Yes, please do hit the likes before kickoff there. Musical Duke of Rodtown is back again, mate. Love it. We got them Saturday at Stamford Bridge. Garnacho's just fallen by the wayside, hasn't he? Got a gash attitude, mate. Gash attitude from the twat. So he's fallen by the wayside there at Chelsea. Nah, he was before the international break. He was playing. I saw him one game, but he's not had a great time of it, has he? Left a team that was struggling to go to a team that's now struggling and may well end up leaving Manchester United with Champions League football next season. That'd be so poetic. All right, guys, the game is underway. Sync up with us if you can. Get yourself in there raw and all that business and have your say on the game. It's 0-0. Obviously, it's only just kicked off, but we'll get the timer up there. You can see it top right. Sync up with us. Get involved. And, yes. cheeky hate along here, if you want to call it that, but we're kind of hoping for City to actually win. We won't be celebrating any City scummy goals or anything, but we're kind of hoping for a City win because it makes United's position a little bit more firmer in the top four there. He got a hat-trick. You didn't like the manager that we had, but the best thing you ever did was get rid of Garnacho. Yeah, it's such a great talent, Alejandro Garnacho, but the mentality is clearly that of a complete spoilt little brat. Garnacho's come out and said he regrets his exit from United this week. Oh, I bloody bet he does. That Man City kit is puke-worthy. Oh, it's a horrible kit now you mention it. That is a rancid kit. The high-vis socks are gross. You'd have Cunha over Garnacho any day of the week. Same, Jonathan. It's not even close, is it? Garnacho was a good player. He's quite raw and young. And I don't think he's shown over the last year or two that he's got the right sort of mentality to be an elite player. Too much of a fair weather melter. Come on, City, you never wank alone. Sorry, can't hack arse away. Fair play to Gary Cope. No, I mean, I want City to win this today as well. I hope so, James. That should be, one of our biggest priorities, getting somebody like that in for the midfield. There's a small shortlist there of players, isn't there? The players like Anderson, Wharton, maybe Belabor, those sorts of players. Just one of them would be nice. But out of the three, I think I would go for Elliot Anderson out of the three. What would you say, guys? If you could sign one of these three in the summer for Man United, Elliot Anderson, Wharton, or Belabor, who would you bring in? Get your thoughts in there. But I would go for Anderson, especially for, the fact that Belabor is going to cost a fortune. Anderson's young and English and whatever. Tonali's a great shout. Didn't even mention him, Dave. Yeah, no, he's high up on the list. If we could get Sandro Tonali from Newcastle, then yes, we should. Tonali and Anderson, mate. What a couple of signings that would be. If Spurs go down, I hope United invest in one of these players. Maybe Odebert, Van der Ven, yeah. Yeah, good shout. Anderson. Probably is Ezio. Yeah, he probably is. It would have been, when I was born, lad. I was born into a United household, United family. We always support United. But I can really remember, obviously, from the early 90s, so like 92 on. So I guess then. But my parents are United fans. My family's United fans. We're all United fans. So I didn't really have much of a choice in the matter. Here is Bernardo Silva with a corner for the shitty scum. It's a short one. He's got to be sold, James. If it's down to me, I'm getting quite a few players gone this summer. Just players who've proven themselves to be either injury-prone melters or just not really good enough, or they've had their time at United now, Certainly Ugate's one of the players that I'd sack off permanently. There's question marks over Dalot. Personally, I'd probably keep Dalot just as a utility player for the squad. Somebody who can come in and be a backup right back, backup left back. But he is sus. I definitely need to. We definitely need to replace him in terms of his, starting 11 spot. But as a squad player, I don't actually mind him as a squad player. Probably not Mohamed Lad. Nah, I'm still on a little bit of hiatus from that FC 25-26 bollocks. We dodged a bullet and might not paying over 100 million for Belabor last summer. Spot on, man. Imagine if we'd have done that. Goodness me. We'd get him a lot cheaper this time around, though, still, I think. Yeah. Who do you reckon? Dalot? I reckon Dallow's been all right this season. Yeah, I reckon he's been all right. You're not wrong. He just isn't good enough for us long term, but he's actually had an all right season by his standards. He's an all right player. He's a good squad player to have, I say. But more than that, nah, I don't really see him starting in there. G2B says, keep Dalot. Well, sell or keep Dalot, guys. I know probably most people say sell, but I'm just talking about for the squad. I don't mean for starting 11s, but he's a good player to have around the squad. Just as a backup, really. Probably next season, Wobbly Banana, if ever. Who would I sell? Well, I'd definitely sell some of the players that are on our books that are loaned out at the moment. Players like Onana, players like Højlund. I would sell them. And then I'd also sell, most definitely, Ugarte. I just don't see the business. This is a big chance for Chelsea. 3-on-2. They've got a big chance. Little bit of a heavy pass that from Cole Palmer out left. But back to Palmer. He gets it back edge of the box. He's going to shoot, is he? He does shoot into the side netting. Oh. Who else from the main team that we've got players of right now? I mean, my thoughts on Mason Mount. I'm not a fan. Just don't really want these injury-prone melters who are on big money, who we can't rely on ever, even when he's good and available. It's like you're only going to have him good and available for a few games before he melts again. So Mason Mount, I would sell him. I think Luke Shaw's probably had his time. You know, he's had his time at United. He's a good player, but we need to start thinking about doing better in that left-back spot going forward. So I'd say Luke Shaw needs to be moved on finally. I don't see them doing that, but I think he should. Xerxes, yeah, I mean, he's just not really sort of done that much, has he? He does seem a good player. Perhaps give him another chance as a backup, but, you know, does he want to do that? I don't know, actually, Wobbly Banana, get Mount gone. Dallow's an interesting one. A lot of people want to see Dallow gone. You would sell Xerxes, Onana, Ugarte, Rashford. Oh, yeah, shit, I forgot about Rashford as well. Yeah, might as well make that permanent, get the money for him. Definitely Dallow, Mount, Shaw, Ugarte, Rashford, Rasmus, Xerxes. It's a good list. That's a good list, T-Mill. That's a spot-on list, in all fairness. I rate that. Højlund already gone. Yeah, so should every shot in this game be considered the money shot? Free Bentos in the squad pantry. As a squad player, I guess he's all right because he can play a couple of different positions. Like he can even play left centre back if you need him to. So that's a fair point, Elliot. Maybe as a backup squad player. Malacia too. Oh, he can go. Yeah. Where'd they get this kit? I think they robbed some road workers, mate. Do you know what I mean? For their high vis. It's gash. Fair enough, Mohammed. Yes, well, Mount was good at Chelsea, wasn't he? Napoli have agreed to pay the obligation that's already been agreed. Right, fair enough then, yes. Well, there you go. Well, Højlund should probably be leaving us permanently then. Oh, look who it is. It's Gianfranco Zola. Beast of a player he was. Sancho contracts up at the end of the season. Oh, yes, and that tit as well. Nah, keep Martinez all day. Even though he is an injury-prone melter, he's got a bit about him. He's got a bit of bollocks about him. He's a leader. He's a fighter. He's a little terrier, mate. I'd definitely keep Martinez. It is frustrating, the injuries that happens to him and stuff. You can't really rely on him too much. But I'd keep him. He's a good character, mate. And when he's fit, he's very good. Zola, legend. Sancho definitely have to go. Rashford, you think will come back? De Ligt. Oh, De Ligt's been in the toilet seat, hasn't he? De Ligt the toilet seat. So far in his United career. What's happened? He's just an injury-prone melt. We've been so lucky that Slabby Maguire's been just a complete available slab. We actually have. Slabby's been doing a good job for us. De Ligt was supposed to be that new sort of B centre-back. It's just not happened for him. He's too injury-prone. Oh, shot on goal there, this time from João Pedro, and it's into the side netting again, is it? Kusanov makes that final last-ditch challenge to deny them, but it is going to be a corner for Chelsea. Gary says, thought this was a watch wrong. Obviously not, it seems. You what? Would you take Rashford back? I would. Nah, he's a tit, isn't he? Super chat. Good shout. Yeah, he has, James. He's been quite solid and available. Corner comes in then for Chelsea. It's a bad corner. Mate, thank you so much to Paul S. Guys, break out the love hearts for this man. He's always going in there raw, isn't he, mate? Tell you what, Mr. Paul S. lad, I need to make you a mod. I can't make you a mod right now because when I click on this thing here, for some reason, it doesn't give me any options. Like my actual window of the chat doesn't work right now for some reason on my YouTube. But very soon, I will add you as a moderator, sir. Because you are a legend of the channel, you're always in the streams, and you're a mad supporter, lad. Thank you so much, Mr. Paul S., a.k.a. Eternity's Breath, for the $20 super chat, sir. Love that. Thank you. He says this. Even with Champions League money, I doubt Ineos will make the moves necessary to make us really competitive next season. We'll be in the sell to buy mode again. Yeah, fair point. So if you actually think about what United need next season, like really what we need, we still need a good 5 signings or something you need to address. So we've got the goalkeeper sorted now, but you still could do with a top centre-back coming in there, in my opinion. We definitely need a new right-back and arguably a left-back. So 2 new wing-backs. That's arguable. Okay, then I think we need 2 new centre-mids because Casemiro's leaving this summer. He's going to be a big loss. And then Ugarte, shite, and he needs to go. So that's a minimum of 2 midfielders you need to buy there, really. And I'm talking quality midfielders, like a Wharton and an Anderson or Anderson and Tonali, something like that. Big investment. The wingers and the wide areas and the strikers, I'm not too concerned about it. Sesko's looking to be coming good. I think there's going to be a lot coming from Sesko. We've got Cunha, we've got Mbumo. We've got Bruno, keeping Bruno is obviously a big question mark at the moment, and we probably should, to be fair, because he's just unreal still. He's still one of our best, most impactful players, and he's our captain. So you've got those guys, you should be all right. But it's about the midfield and the defence. If you can address the issues there, you still need 5 signings, really, to make this Manchester United side great again. And if we do, then we could have a chance at challenging and stuff. But I don't think they will either, you know. I don't think they'll do everything they need to do. They might get like 1 beast midfielder and 1 wing back, as opposed to 2 beast midfielders and 2 wing backs and stuff like that. I could see them doing a little bit, but not enough, really, Paul, like they always do. Thank you so much, Paul. I agree with you, mate. Big ups yourself once again. Moderator in the making, Mr. Paul S. Legend. You would sell 80% of the United squad and rebuild, start with a new backline. Slabby, Shaw, Dallo, Malacia need to be sold. Do you reckon Slabby, though? Previously, I would have said that. I agree with your other ones to an extent, right? But Slabby, I actually think's been very good for us lately. In fact, he's been solid for the last couple of years. He scored some big goals. He's dangerous in the opposition box. He's solid in our box. He clears stuff away. He's had a turnaround, mate. I'll be honest. I think Slabby's actually warranted of a place in the squad. Not saying starting all the games or anything like that, but as a place in the squad, I'm happy with the Slab. But I feel you on the other ones, though. Oh, you needed to take a shower for rooting for Chelsea. That's very dirty, yeah. It makes you feel dirty. Need to uncover some World Cup hidden gems in the summer. Love that. There's always a few that materialise. Cheaty get away with so much. Hello, Sully Griffin. A legend has entered. Sully, what's going on, mate? How you doing? And Sean Falvey getting in from Ireland as well. Great to see you. Oh, yellow card here awarded. There's going to be a booking for Esteval, is it? Yep, he receives the yellow card for Chelsea there. 4th yellow card of the season there for Esteval. Slabby got an extension, not going anywhere. Yeah, exactly. He's just signed a new deal, so he's not going anywhere. Ship him off back to Greece. I'm happy with Slabby, in all fairness, in the squad. Haven't Ineos already hinted they will be prioritising the free market? Not a chance they will invest correctly. Have they? Surely they can't just sign, you know, free players or whatever. Surely they've got to do a mixture of both. Fair enough if you can get the odd gem. But they're going to have to spend some money this summer. Need 3 midfielders if we get Champions League minimum for rotation. Well, you know, we still got Mainu. We still got... That's a fair point. It's a fair point, really. You know, the more the merrier in that position when we've got all those different competitions to play. Oh, he's an injury-prone melter, isn't he, Paul? It's so sad. Another player who's just come in always injured. Oh, he's still quite young. He's, 25? Like, there's still more to come from Delict, but right now he's looking like another one of these injury-prone melters. So frustrated. I would not sell Yoro myself. I've seen enough from him to think that this guy could go on and do some very good things. He's still young. He's a young guy. He's 19, 20. He's very young. Like, he needs a bit of time. I think a City win also, Cliff. I'm going for that also, mate. Yeah, I think City winning this helps Man United out no end. Nice one. Yes, like spike us to 100 likes. We're currently on 80 likes. Thank you, everyone who's hit the likes there. Well, fair enough there, Luke. I feel you. You know. The standard should be higher at Manchester United than Slabby. I understand what you're saying. Like, who would you rather have in your team, Rio, Vidic, or Slabby? You know, it's like Slabby's not going to be in the conversation, so I know what you're saying. We need quality. Spurs are actually going down. Funny that. K-Cadet, it's immense. We had a complete fantastic watch-along earlier, mate, just revelling in Spurs' anguish. It's so good, isn't it? They could actually go down, and it's looking like they are going to. You never know, but you just don't know where Spurs' next win's coming from. Yes, De Zerbi's come in. You expect there's going to be some bounce. That was his first game, so you can't take too much from it. But the squad isn't there. The players have just got their confidence in the shitter. Please don't make me a moderator because I'm a lunatic. Okay, no, that's cool. I'll remember that one, Kevin. Yeah, otherwise you'll be banning after chat, will you? No worries. The Butcher Delict, Heaven, Frey Bentos, that's enough cover at centre-back. Frey Benny getting a mention. Thanks for doing these watch-alongs. Hey, no worries, make the most of it. Thanks for tuning in with us. The line-up thing is blocking some of the... Oh, shit. Yeah, that shouldn't be on the screen anymore. I've removed it. Thank you for that. Been no news whatsoever on Delict. Was a good signing too. I don't know, you know, James. I mean, we'll get out the group and stuff, but I can't imagine... Is that England's group? I've already forgotten, you know, James, but I can't imagine that we'll win it or anything. Definitely Ezio, 100%. Gary Cope, sorry, mate. Yeah, I'm talking to the live chat. There's a lot of comments coming in. I'm just having a bit of a Q&A, back and forth with the live chat. But you're right. For anybody who's actually looking to know what's going on in the game, I apologise. I haven't really been doing that, have I? Let's focus on the game a little bit here for you then, Gary, mate, for a minute. Cucurella with a little incisive pass down the left. It is held up by Neto. And this is João Pedro with some great feet. He's pinning Cucurella. Cucurella, big chance, and he scored! It's a huge goal for Chelsea! A huge goal for the Chelsea Gunners! Fantastic little bit of feet and movement there by João Pedro to set the chance up. Offside flags up! Cucurella offside, mate! Sideshow Bob's Afro's offside, mate! Watch out! Pull it back! His fucking Afro's offside, mate! His body's onside, but his Afro's off! No, look. It's a good finish by Cucurella as well. Great assist there by João Pedro. But you have to say, is he offside? It looks quite tight. Let's take a little look at this down the line. But it does look like it's been given as offside anyway. They'll check it, but he must be offside. Right, they're checking it, guys. They're checking it. And it's ruled off. It's no goal. It was offside, guys. Quality. That's awesome. And now City look to counter. Down the left, it's played. Doku. Haaland makes his way in the middle. Palmer is back to make the challenge and deny them. Yeah, don't like this ref pig. Oh, they're all shite these days, aren't they? Come on, City, sort it out. You think Spain or France will win? Great shout, Ezio. My money's on probably France or Brazil. Just feel like Brazil could turn up. Big Carlo at the wheel, etc. Big players. Yeah, I feel like they could do the business. But I do think Spain are maybe the best team and France maybe have the best squad. So, yeah. Adrian Morris, thank you so much for getting in there raw with a 28-month membership comment, lad. Says, hope you're well, Piggy, you handsome bastard. Ugh. I'm not too shabby. Thanks for asking there, Adrian Morris. And thanks for being a member for 28 months, you Don. How's tricks with you? Legend. Hashtag 28 in the live chat. Certainly there seems to be. Interesting that, actually. Interesting observation. You'd think sports science and stuff would mean that there's less injuries, but I don't know. There's a lot of games these days. Portugal, that's a good shout. How's it going, Carlos? Not too shabby. Yes, mate, Cucurella had the ball in the back of the net, but the offside flag went up. Scotland will win it. France, Portugal to win it. We really need City to win. Give us something more breathing space. Yeah, no, we do, mate. 100%. This would be very nice. I mean, a draw would be fine, but I agree with you. A win for City helps us out, and plus it makes the title race interesting. Oh, Neto with the shot at the near post forces the save from Donnarumma, who does make the save. It is a corner for Chelsea. It's Chelsea who are knocking at the door at the moment, aren't they? Someone's knocking at the door. Someone's flicking the bell. It seems like it at the minute. Chelsea taking the game to these City scummers. Donnarumma makes the save at his near post. Argentina has the easiest group. It's not surprising, is it? FIFA loves Messi, mate. It's not surprising. Yes, Chelsea looking the better team. Oh, look at that. Only legends will sub to my gaming channel. Check that out, guys. There's a link to Flying Pig Gaming. We're doing snooker videos and some gaming streams and shit over there. Oh, he's just a half a body offside. You see, he's not that far offside. But, yes, Cucurella was offside. But, yes, you can check out that link in the live chat that's just popped up. If you're not already subscribed to Flying Pig Gaming on YouTube, you're having a mare, son. Give us a subscribe over there. Lots more of content to come over there also. Yeah, well, do you know, annoyingly, James, I think our team's pretty good. Like, the squad's very good. We've got a lot of amazing attacking talents. I suppose the defence is a little bit on the sus side of things. It's not like we got Cole and Rio and Terry and that sort of a level defence. But the actual midfield and the offensive part of the team, I feel like is as good as anyone. We've got so many great attacking talents. You've got Cole Palmer and you've got Saka and you've got Rashford and there's Bowen and Harry Kane's one of the best strikers in the world, and so we've got a good team. Like, if we were prepared to play a more offensive brand of football and go for it, I think we could do quite well. But I don't see Tuchel and his bullshit style that he's got us playing really taking us that far myself. I don't like how England are looking at the minute. I know the last 2 international friendlies we had, they're just bullshit games, you know. He's not even playing the starting 11s or anything. It's just giving chances to players and experimenting. So you can't really take too much from it. But just from what I have seen from Tuchel as England manager so far, I'm not impressed. I don't see him getting a lot out of the team. And I feel like there's other managers who would probably get more from this England squad. Yeah, defence and goalkeeper horrendous. Well, you say goalkeeper's horrendous, but, you know, think about Pickford for England. Pickford for England's always been damn solid, lad, to be honest. Like, Pickford for England's been good. God, Nacho not on the pitch. No, he's not. Oh, Doku, chance for City. Big chance for City on the rebound. Shot blocked. And it's closed down there in the end by Chelsea, who get it away as a free kick at the back there for Chelsea now. Bellingham, Foden, yes, exactly. Exactly, Daz. Those sorts. There's a lot of good players. A lot of good attacking players in the midfield as well. You know, you just mentioned Bellingham as well, but you've also got players like Anderson and Mainu, and, you know, there's a lot of good options there. Declan Rice is a beast, to be honest. Declan Rice is awesome. So the midfield and the offence is really top draw for England. The defence is not the best. It's not the best, is it? But the rest of it is pretty meaty. What do you reckon the best centre-back pairing for England is? I actually still think Harry Maguire getting in there. I say Gahey and Maguire. That would be my centre-back lineup at the moment based on who's available. I honestly feel like Slabby Maguire can still do a job for England. I've never seen him really have too much of a bad game for England. He's always been damn solid on an international stage for England. So I'd still say him alongside Gahey, a bit more pace next to him, you know. Yeah, but who else is there that's in the conversation? You got John Bones, No Stones. Who else is there? There's a few, but I honestly feel like Slabby and Gahey is the one. Yeah, fair enough, G2B. Tuchel's already said Slabby's 5th choice. Yeah, fair enough, but, you know, for me, it's got to be about largely based on form going into it as well. But certainly now, at this moment, I would go for the Slab. Yeah, of course I would, James. He's a good young talent. What is he, like 16 or something? I mean, he's very young. Surely long term he'll be. He's got good things in his future, you would think. He looks a very good player. Go on, Mohammed, lad. Yes, hopefully we do bits, lad. It's you know, it's a squad capable of at least getting far in the tournament. Whether or not we can win it, I don't believe we can, but, you know, I think we could get to the semis. Slab's a very good squad player. I'm glad he's re-signed. Me too, you know, Cake. No joke. He actually is a good squad player to have around. Good character. Come through some adversity. Somebody that people can look up to as an example of if you work hard and keep your head down, you know, you can come out the other side of some tough spells. I think he's actually warranted of his new deal and warranted of being a squad member still. Not necessarily starting all the games, but certainly in the squad. The Primot, how you doing, the Primot? Yes, sir. You trust Maguire like I trust a fart. Often shart yourself, do you, Primot? I trust my farts, to be fair, mate. Unless I've got a stomach bug or something. Fair play to you, the Primot, man. How you doing? Good banter. Slabby, go and take a shot. I'm being serious, going on. I honestly think Slabby is, you know, good defender, mate. Good, solid player. Thank you, Lee Harris, for liking the video, mate. You legend. And we've smashed 100 likes, baby. Break out those red panties. It's red panty night. We've got 100 likes. Cheers, everyone who's hit the thumbs ups there. Every like helps the stream and boosts us up there. So give us a thumbs up if you can. You can also repost us on X. If you're on X, give us a follow at Flying Pig United. And you'll see my latest tweet. Oh, James, I don't know. I'm going to have to make a little video on that soon, actually. What sort of England setup we think is going to be looking like for the World Cup and what the sort of best 11 would be. Sorry about that, guys. There's a bit of dangling snot there, guys. I'm getting a few allergies here, I think, with the sun shining and the April spring coming around. Colin, Ralph, Flexby Avenue, you just realised you're 33 months and Gob Nacho's missing. 33 months a member, Colin. That's meaty, sir. Nearly 3 years. Thank you so much for supporting the show for 3 years, lad. And yes, no Gob Nacho. He's out of favour at Chelsea already, isn't he? Because due to his shit attitude and his gash performances. Let's go, Colin. Thank you, Colin. Oh, look who it is. It's Fatty Frank Lampard watching on. 648 appearances for Chelsea, 211 goals. Meaty lad. Arse fans chewing the nail. Thank you, Colin. Let's get a hashtag 33 in there for him. Thank you, Duke. Slabby isn't bad and redeeming himself lately, however, isn't good enough going forward if you want to achieve bigger things. Yeah, he's a good squad player, though. So who would be your England centre-back pairing, then? I still feel like he would be a good option, you know, because he clears everything away. He's a dangerous threat from a goal-scoring point of view as well for a centre-back. So I do feel like yeah, exactly, he's a clutch scorer. Paul S. lad, he's a clutch scorer. Welbeck or Riot. He deserves to be in there. He's the highest scoring Englishman this season, isn't he? You don't think Bellingham should be starting for England? The thing is, he's a talent, though. He's a proper talent. He's the twat you've piss taken for 3 years. Yes, he is, but those were the previous 3 years, Gary. Do you know what I mean? He was shite for Man United first couple of seasons when he came in. Proper shite. He was awful. But he's redeemed himself, mate. That can happen. You can change your stars. You're not stuck if you've got the mental fortitude and the quality to turn it around. He has been good and solid for 2 years now. At least. Take Welbeck instead of Foden. Foden's such a baller, though, lad. You've got to have Foden in there. As much as I despise his bowl-head-cutted Man City meltness, he is a fantastic player, you have to say. Even if they're not having the best season or whatever. Ash Jones, 13 months at dawn. Come on. How late are you going to be for tomorrow's stream? I'd say there's a good chance that we'll be half an hour early. Ash Jones, I would say. Are we going to sell Garnacho in this summer, Pig, if you want him back? You're going to sell him. We don't want him back, mate. I don't see that happening. We don't want him now. You can send him off to Strasbourg FC, mate. Let's go, Gavs. Stephen Barrow, hello, mate. What's happening? Why do English under-23s get nowhere in the Premier League? Limited chances. I do think that's a problem. Like, there used to be a lot more English talents coming through. It's difficult for a young English player to dislodge a more experienced player in the team, especially when they've got the whole world to choose players from. So there is that. It's difficult for players to break into the first team of teams. They have to be a real special talent, like a Cole Palmer or someone. Gahey and some other bloke. Garner in this squad. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, true there, the Cake Cadet. That's true. Harry Kane's truly world-class, though. Name me a better number 9 at the moment in world football. Name me a better one. It's hard to name a better one. You know, okay, a few years ago you could say Suarez, Lewandowski, you know, there's a few. But right now, I think he's probably the best, like, actual true number 9 around. Yeah, he's getting on a bit, but his goal record's ridiculous. He just scores goals for fun, and I'm happy we got Harry Kane leading the line, because he is a constant threat. Gahey and Konsa, yeah, fair enough. More pace in it, to be fair. Gahey, Stones, Burn. Oh, see, I wouldn't have Burn over Maguire. I feel you, but I just wouldn't have it. I feel Maguire's technically just better. Burn is a battler, Burn is a big unit, Burn is very good. I feel like slabbing Maguire's just technically better than him. Better passer, you know, sell him Spurs. Who's your favourite superhero and why? The Incredible Hulk. Because I can relate to him. People piss you off to the point you go angry and go mad, mate, and turn into a Hulk and smash everyone up. Do you know you would have taken Welbeck from you? Yes, me too. 100% he should be aboard the plane, lad. You know, he's got the most goals as an English player this season. Gahey, Constantino Nico Aroni. No, that'd be great, Cliff. We should have bought Kane, yes. Nah, Sesko's going to do bits, lad, but he's not English, so we're talking about England here. Burn is awful. I think he's good, but, you know, he's a limited defender. You saw Kane last week in the Champions League. He drops deep so often he doesn't just score goals. He's a playmaker as well. Damn true. I've always rated that about his game. He's got the ability to, you know, create as well. And he others play off of him. That's very true. He's a good passer. He's got good vision. Yeah, he's good in a build-up of a team. Gahey, Conser, Nico Riley, Reece James. Harvey Elliott, play the tournament company for Villa. Who would you rather, Kane or Haaland? No jokes, Dave. 100% Kane. Kane is a better all-round footballer in every way than Haaland. Haaland's amazing at goal scoring, which, you know, to be fair, that's all you really want from your goal scorers, isn't it? But Kane's better in every other facet, mate. The passing, the build-up, the vision, the creativity, you know, all that sort of stuff. Interplay with his teammates. I feel like Kane is much more well-rounded player. It's what you want, though. I mean, let's face it. Haaland's goal record is undeniable, lad. But Kane's a better overall footballer, in my opinion. Veni Vidi King, Nesby Avenue. Good afternoon there, Pete Chambers. Need the power of Bacon Brigade to inspire a Chelsea win. We can't have City winning the league. Oh. Who's leading the Golden Boot race at the moment? That's a great question. Probably is Haaland, isn't it? Yeah, in the Prem. Haaland's not a great footballer. Yeah, well, you know, he's lacking in some aspects of his game. But he is a goal scorer, you know. What do you want? Do you want to... That's the thing, like, you know, think about Wayne Rooney compared to Ruud van Nistelrooy. Who's the better footballer out of Wayne Rooney and Ruud van Nistelrooy, guys? It's Wayne Rooney, to save you answering. Wayne Rooney's the better footballer. But who's the better goal scorer? You could argue Rooney. He scored an unbelievable amount of goals, all different types of goals as well, long-distance goals. But Ruud was a finisher. Ruud would put the ball in the back of the net from short range time and time and time again. So it depends how you want to play. It depends what you value more. Do you value somebody who's better, well-rounded, who does more for the team and has more attributes and more aspects of the game? Or do you just want a player who's a specialist in putting the ball in the back of the net? Nothing wrong with either of them, is there, to be fair? But Rooney's a better all-round footballer. But, you know, let's face it, Van Nistelrooy was an unbelievable goal scorer. I did watch the boxing, mate. Yes. I was quite bored by it, to be fair. Draw is a good result, but I mean, it was all right, to be honest. Fury looked pretty decent. It's a perfect sort of warm-up fight for him if he's going to fight AJ or whatever. We could have bought Kane for 100 million, but United board said no and bought Gashpas on. And I know, Adrian, never get over that. The new now golden boob Spurs. James says Cristiano Ronaldo was a better goal scorer than Wayne Rooney and a better footballer. I mean, he's a better goal scorer, yeah. You can't deny his record, really. He scored a lot more goals, and he scored like 1-in-1 his whole time he was at Real Madrid. But a better footballer? I mean, more skilled in some ways, but I don't know about that. Rooney was better at lots of different aspects. Like, who would you rather have playing if you need somebody to drop deep into the centre midfield for a half an hour at the end of a game? Like, Rooney would absolutely piss on Ronaldo in most positions on the pitch. Now, obviously, if you're a winger or a striker, that's where Ronaldo's going to really boss it. But Rooney was kind of capable of a lot more, like, for the team. The reason in those early days as well, Cristiano Ronaldo was able to look so good is because of players like Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney was just a brilliant team player. They're very different players. Ronaldo's like one of the most selfish players you'll see. He's a wonderful player, but he's quite selfish, whereas Rooney was very selfless. Rooney would sacrifice himself for the team. And he was very much a team player and an engine, driving force in the team. So I don't know, actually, if I'd say that Cristiano Ronaldo's a better footballer than Wayne Rooney. I would say he's obviously definitely achieved a lot more and scored a lot more. But well-rounded, if we're talking about all the different attributes of a footballer. I mean, you could stick Wayne Rooney at left-back in his prime. He'd do a job for you. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Not so sure. Ronaldo better overall, but Wayne is close. Rooney's just more marketable than Shrek. Oh, Bernardo Silva chance. Oh, my days. Sanchez makes the stop there. It was nearly 1-0 to City. Look, it's cut back by O'Reilly and Bernardo Silva gets a shot off. But there is Sanchez to stop him and he pounces on it before Erling Haaland could get on the rebound as well. Yeah, no, Ronaldo was incredible. Don't get me wrong. We're talking about somebody who's won fucking 5-6 Ballon d'Ors. In my opinion, the greatest player of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo. So, you know, I'm not denying, but it depends how you measure it. Like, Cristiano Ronaldo versus Wayne Rooney, they're not the same players at all. Rooney's a selfless team player who would work very hard, was very physical, you know, in the tackle and all that sort of stuff. Different sort of players. It's hard to really say. And then he started getting some mad stuff from Ozil all the time. Ronaldo, miles better footballer than Rooney. Depends what you mean. He's more skillful. You know, if what you're valuing a footballer on is their ability to run rings around players, do loads of step overs, have loads of skills, you know, Rooney's not a flash player like that. But Rooney was incredible. He was like, when he burst onto the scene as a 16-year-old at Everton, I was like, wow, this player's unreal. You know, he just had that grit, that physicality about him even as a youngster. I don't know. He was a different gravy, mate, Rooney, when he first came along. I mean, if you're asking who the best teenagers was out of Messi, Ronaldo, and Rooney, when they were teenagers, I will honestly answer 100% factually and honestly and say Wayne Rooney. At that stage, Rooney was better than all of those players. But obviously, it's not all about being a teenager. And since Ronaldo's played until 40 and Messi's still going, they obviously had twice the career of Rooney, if we're being honest, especially with all the goals and the stuff that they've scored. But, you know, Rooney was incredible. Let's not forget. More of a United legend. Rooney was smoking cigs at 14. Used to like Ronaldo, not anymore. Does that mean Rooney's better than Messi because he can play left back? Maybe, Cake. Maybe it does. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this question. You're allowed to choose 11 Wayne Rooneys versus 11 Cristiano Ronaldos in a match. Wayne Rooney has to play in goal. Wayne Rooney has to play left back, right back, centre back, midfield. And same with the Ronaldo side. You've got 11 Cristianos on one side and 11 Wayne Rooneys on the other. Who wins? I would bet on Wayne Rooney's. I would bet on the Rooneys. If I had to bet, I'd bet on the Rooneys. Because I feel like they'd play better as a team. They'd have more grit. They'd be defensively better. So I'd go Team Rooney, mate. So if you're talking about, you know, who's a better all-round football, I'd go Rooney. Because honestly, I would choose 11 Wayne Rooneys against a team of 11 Cristianos. No worries, Flesh and Lad. It's good to have you in here, though, my friend. Footballers are guff these days. Rooney all round. 11 Cristianos win. Not so sure about 11 Cristianos. What about their defensive guile, lad? Where's the bollocks in defence? To be fair, Rooney used to play in goal in training. He was decent as well. You know what I mean? 11 Ronaldos all day. I don't know. Rooney all day. Teenage Brazilian Ronaldo. He was insane. Ronaldo. Rooney loves Messi halfway down 50-0. Team Rooney. Same with Messi versus Rooney. Honestly, okay. Honestly, though, I feel like 11 Rooneys would beat 11 Messis. There you go. 11 Messis versus 11 Rooneys. I feel like 11 Rooneys would batter 11 Messis, though. That's the thing. Like, even though, okay, Messis would be just doing some crazy goals and passing and dribbling and scoring loads of goals. But defensively, they're going to be shit, mate. You know what I mean? Defensively, the Messi team's going to get pissed on that. Like, the 11 Rooneys are going to have their wicked way with the 11 Messis in defence. So, I don't know, mate. I'll go for Team Rooney again there. Yeah, he was lightning. 11 Rooneys would bully anyone. Yeah, Rooney could even box. One Rooney gets the red, the others follow. 11 Rooneys probably get sent off. Prime Rooney or Benzema? Very tough, that. Very tough. Well, you know, I don't know. Prime Benzema was pretty epic, to be honest. But, I mean, I love Rooney. 11 Rooneys versus 11 Grannies. Love it. Love it. I think we did this a while ago, though. Like, if you could choose one player to have a team of 11 clones and for them to be the best team in the world, who would it be? I think we said something. I think we said something like Zinedine Zidane. That would be a good one. Or, you know, like somebody who can do a bit of everything sort of thing. Prime Rooney, Prime Benzema. 11 Roy Keanes. Yeah, fair dues. They're going to be tough. Yeah, that's brilliant incorporated, I know. If City can get some points off these Chelsea scummers as well, it'd be a good old day for United. 11 pregnancies, Maguire. 11 Slammy Maguires. Oh, my days. Don't. That's the stuff of nightmares, mate. That's nightmare fuel. 11 Slabos. Goodness me, they scored more own goals than they would goals. Yeah, exactly, mate. The most. We could do everything. 11 Stevie G is not a bad shout either, to be fair. That's quite a good one. So what we're saying is Wayne Rooney's the greatest all-round player ever. I can't think of better, really. I mean, I don't think we could say that. Don't think he's no, but he is very well-rounded. I don't know. If we're talking about well-rounded players, though, you know, there's a lot, isn't there? You could have, you know, I don't know, Javier Zanetti. Javier Zanetti used to play loads of different positions, didn't he? Right back, left back, central defensive midfield. Philip Lahm is another one. He was very versatile. I don't know. Well-rounded, I guess, because he's offensively beastly. Lothar Matthäus is a great shout. Clarence Seedorf was epic. Zlatans, that would be good, you know, Kev. That would be good. 11 Duncan Edwards. 11 Zidane's. I agree, you know, Canoe. I think that one would be tough because he's a big unit. He's strong. Probably be quite decent defending as a back four. You know, I'd imagine 4 Zidane's, you know, it's not going to be easy to get beyond 4 Zidane's. And then they've got all the creativity in the world, but then they can also bang the goals in as well to a degree. So, yeah, Kaka was the best all round. Give me 11 Gareth Bales. I mean, I always thought Kaka, like, just physically, just can't really compare him to someone like Rooney or whatever, though. Reece James would be good also. Okay, then. Edgar Davids, yes, great player. Gattuso. Bale. Dunga. 11 Gazas would be fun. Okay, hang on. Short corner here for the City scum. Yeah, no, fair point. What have I done with my snot rag? Oh, no. Interesting conversation, though. Kaka was unbelievably strong. Yeah, fair enough. He was tall, weren't he? He was like 6 foot. He was actually deceptively quite large, Kaka. You know, he wasn't a tiny guy. But his build was very slight. You know what I mean? Like, you just look at him and you just instantly think, little bitch. You know what I mean? It's a fair point, though. And he was an unbelievable player at one point. You know, we're talking about Ballon d'Or winner. He won the Ballon d'Or, didn't he, Kaka? Guy was a machine. However, you know, I don't know. I wouldn't say he's unbelievably strong or anything. But fair enough. Make a Dream 11. Dream Team 11. Greatest 11 of all time. Wow. Very difficult, mate. Very difficult. I mean, I'll go for myself. If I had to choose a team, you know, of all time to play the Devil's 11 to save humanity, I'll probably go with... Probably have to go with Big Peter Schmeichel in goal. Either him or Buffon, but I'm going to go Schmeichs. Left back, I think we've kind of got to go with Roberto Carlos, don't we? For the offensive ridiculousness and free kicks and all that stuff as well. Okay, not as good as defensively maybe as like Ashley Cole or someone like that. Dennis Irwin. But I'm going to go Robbie Carlos, mate, left back. Centre backs, I'm going Maldini and... maybe Stam, you know, Prime Stam. Get past Prime Stam, for fuck's sake. I'll go Maldini and Stam. Right back, I'm going... maybe Cafu. Yeah, Cafu, Brazilian friend, another Brazilian friend. The 4 across the middle then. That's so tough. I mean, I'm going to put Zidane in the centre midfield alongside... You know, it's so difficult, isn't it? Because I'm thinking Scholes, Keane, but, you know, really. I don't know. I feel like we've probably got to go with someone like... I'm going to go Zidane and Scholes. Fuck it. Zidane and Scholes. How can you go wrong with Zidane and Scholes? It's insane. Left mid. Left mid is an interesting one. Left mid, I'm going to go Cristiano Ronaldo, early days, Ballon d'Or winner at Manchester United vibes. Do you know what I mean? When he was still a winger and stuff. I'm going Cristiano Ronaldo on the left. And then on the right, I'm going Messi. Messi on the right. And then at strikers, I'm going... I'll go with R9, Fat Ronaldo in his prime. And then behind him, Maradona. But Maradona as the 10. So that's my team. You know, to be fair, it's a pretty good team. I'm sure a lot of you disagree, but it's a pretty fucking good team. You know what I mean? Oh, pretty good team. No Pele. I did think about him, but it's difficult. How are you going to get Pele in there? That's the problem. Do you get You know, who are you taking out? Pretty good. No Xavi and Iniesta. I know that is tough. It's tough to leave them out, mate. It is. Baggio. You take Platt over Scholes, at least he hit the target. David Platt. That's an interesting one. Cat logo. Xavi, Iniesta, Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, I've gone for 4-4-1-1. Essentially, or not really 4-4-1-1 actually, more like a 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1, Alex Core. So the two midfielders, you've got Zidane and Scholes, and then we've gone for, on the left, we've got Cristiano Ronaldo. On the right, we've got Messi. In the middle, we've got Maradona, and then striker R9. So it's like a 4-2-3-1 is what I've gone for. Yeah, Maradona's in my one. I said Maradona, yeah. I'll go with that. It's coming up to half time here. Maldini, Stam, and Nesta undone by the Scousers in 2005 Champions League final makes their comeback even more amazing. Wow, yeah. Pretty ridiculous. R9 is the best striker in my opinion. Yeah, true striker, definitely, in his prime. I mean, do you remember that season where he was at Barcelona when he was like 18 and he scored like 40-odd goals? He was just something special. Platt saved England more than scores. That volley Platt scored was sick. I remember that volley, like over the shoulder. You remember that banger? Can't remember the game. It's probably against Macedonia or something. But it was an awesome goal from David Platt. Baresi, Van Basten's a great shout. R9's a don for me. Yeah, good shout there, Daz. Unreal player. Shame about the injuries because he would have literally scored, I don't know, maybe even double the amount of goals that he did if he wasn't constantly injured. And he had some bad injuries as well. Ronaldinho was unreal. Oh, he was insane, yes. Cruyff was close. Definitely Cruyff's a good shout. He was immense. The Netherlands have had some unreal players, actually, yeah. Like, you could put Cruyff in there. You could put, Van Basten in there. Seedorf was epic. Davids, these guys. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'll be back in a minute. Don't go anywhere. Smash that like button. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe. I'll be right back. Yo, 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 I'm back, guys. Um, yes, I've got some Kleenex now. Be good to see billionaires buy up Italian teams like Milan. I mean, Serie A is one of those leagues that's kind of like a sleeping giant. It could be, once again, I suppose, the best league in the world. It's got the history, it's got the teams, it's got Juventus and AC and Inter and all the big names. But yeah, it's just not quite. It's not quite there, mate. Daz Salford half time. Yes, indeed. It is half time. Let me stop the timer. But yeah, good chat there, guys. Interesting to try and choose the best team of all time. It's very difficult. Plus, also, like, you kind of have to think about chemistry as well and, like, balance. Like, if you put too many, like Roy Keane, for instance, should probably get in there. If he's like the best defensive DM, like midfielder in Premier League history in a lot of ways, if you look at his achievements and everything. But you can't really put him in there ahead of, all of these other players that we've mentioned who are technically fantastic. So, yeah, it's one of those. Oh, yes, go on then. Let's go for it, Cinnamon. Let's have a halftime quiz question from your good self. If you're just getting in, it's halftime. Give us a like, give us a share, get involved, and let's be having you. Lewis beat Billericay Town 8-0. The ladies, wildly. That's militant, mate. 8-0 drubbing. Shit the bed. Yeah, Rooney could get in too. There's so many players that could get in, isn't there? Like we talked about, the Cruyffs, the Pele. Goodness me, loads. Name 3 Italian players that have played for Man United. That's easy, mate. That is an easy one right there. Okay, ready? Giuseppe Rossi, Matteo Darmian, and Federico Macheda. Piss easy, lad. Piss easy. You're not going to get me that one, mate. That's fucking easy, that. Yeah. Good question, though. Good question for the layman. You know what I mean? Fire us another one if you want there, Cinnamon. That. Taibbi's another one. Yeah, good shout. Good shout. Name 5 African players who have played for Man United. That should be easy as well. Okay, you got Ahmad. We got Eric Bailly. There's Brian Mbumo, Andre Onana, and that's a good one. Quentin Fortune, South Africa. Yeah, Amrabat. Yes, good one, Paul S. lad. Oh, no way, Louis Joshua. So sorry to hear that. Jordan, man. Oh, shit the bed, lad. So sorry to hear that. Let's get some love in there for Louis Joshua's friend there, Jordan. That's terrible news, mate. Definitely. This is why we all need to speak up and check on each other. Well said, mate. Mental health is no joke, is it? If you can reach out, help a friend in need, do it. And also, don't be afraid to reach out. Italians wouldn't come to United back then. Jemba Jemba. Yeah. Fair one. Name 1 Australian player that's played for United. Mark Bosnich, the goalkeeper. There you go. That's the only one I can think of. I don't think we've had too many Aussies, have we? Mark the cokehead Bosnich, mate. You know what I mean? Gotta be. Name 4 sets of brothers that have played for United. Oh, 4. Okay, you got the Neville brothers, you got the De Silva brothers. 4 sets of brothers. Oh, mate. Who are the other ones? I know we had some back in the day, like a long time ago, like in the 50s or 60s. Thing is, did Jack Charlton didn't play for Man United, though, did he, Daz? Obviously, Bobby did, but don't even think Jack ever did. He was a lead scummer, wasn't he? The Keane brothers. What? I've got the easy two. Yeah, I'm just having a think here. There's a recent one. Oh, shit. There's a recent one. Brothers playing for Man United recently. Mate. Oh, the Fletcher brothers. The two Fletcher brothers in the youth setup. Yes. I can't even remember their names. But you know the Fletcher kids. You got two Fletchers who were playing, Darren Fletcher's sons who play for Man United currently. I guess that is also one of them. Keane. Who are the Keane brothers, mate? What? You're not talking about Robbie and Roy. We talk about Michael Keane and some other Keane. Who are we talking about, mate? Oh, thank you so much, MUFC Realist. How you doing, man? Smash the like button. Thank you. We're on 100. I don't know. Let's have a refresh, actually. Yes, you can hit the like button, though, like Mr. MUFC Realist there, and help us get to 150. Let's see if we can get 150 before second half, then. It's going to be kicking off soon. Oh, Tyler. Yep, Jack and Tyler Fletcher, yep. Will and Michael Keane. Oh, yeah. Good one. Moises and Roy. Yeah, good one. Will and Michael Keane. There you go. Yeah, I forgot about Will there. Nice one. That was a good question, Cinnamon. I rate that. Come on, give us another one, mate. Give us another. I'm not happy with my performance on that one. Yes, the Silver Twins. That's the first one I thought of, and the Nevilles. And that was pretty difficult after that. One sec. Nice one. But yeah, good questions. It's a great question, that one. Yeah, good one. She's picked to play for her country, Pakistan. That's pretty awesome, mate, then, for playing for a non-league team as well. Name 3 Asian players who have played for United. That's easy. Very easy, mate. You got Shinji Kagawa, Park Ji-sung, and that other lad who we had, like, Dong Fang Zhao is his name? Don Fang Zhu? Remember him? I forget his name exactly. Yes, Dante! There you go, he's got it. Dong, Park, and Shinji, yes. What was his name? Dong Fang Zhao or something, Dan, I seem to remember. Dante, you raw legend! How the hell are you doing? Yes, Dan, lad, how are you going, dude? United back tomorrow, what you saying? Brian and Jimmy Greenoff were a celebrated brother parent at United during the 70s. Oh, okay. Nice, got them as well, then. Yeah, that's it. Dong, Park, and Kagawa. Name 3 Americans who played for United. 3 Americans. Tim Howard. Fucking hell. Yanks. Yanks who played for United, mate. Goodness me, you might have me there. Have we even had 3 play for us? Obviously Tim Howard. I can't think of any others, mate. I don't think that's even happened. Ultimate Dragon, that, to be honest. I think that's a bullshit question you've just come up with there. No, we're not on 115 likes, thankfully. No, that would have been shite. Surely that's got to come to a head soon, by the way, with these City cheating scummers. Like, when's their punishment? When are they actually going to be found guilty of wrongdoing? Surely, even if it's not 115 charges that they're guilty of, they're surely guilty of some of those charges. Jonathan Spector. Yes, I remember him at West Ham anyway. Walk in on a quiz, you know me, lad. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it was Fang Zhao, yeah. Yeah, you know it, Dan. You're a quiz maestro, 100%. You're a beast. Almost as good as me, mate. No, you are a rock at these quizzes, mate, definitely. Name me 3 Serbians who played for United. Wow, okay. 3 Serbians. Vidic, Matic, and also who's the other one? Who's the other one, mate? Fuck. That's tough. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the other one, mate. Must be a goalkeeper or something. Fucking Kovac or whatever. Where is he from, mate? Where is he from? Oh, I don't know. You got me there. The Cinnamon says, "Where was Man United's furthest away fixture? Name the place and team." Are we talking about in any competition or just in England? I'm guessing you mean in any competition, right? I'll say Anzi Makchakalaka in Russia. Let's go with that. Was it Razgad Sin? Bojan Djuric. Oh, shit. Oh, Tosic. Fuck yeah. Zoran Tosic. I forgot him. Great shout. Yeah, Tosic. I don't even remember Bojan Djuric, you know, mate. Somewhere in Russia. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. There's been 10 Brazilians play for United. Name the most decorated. Oh, you know, that's too many based in reality. That's too many for a question. Anyway, the Cinnaman's the quiz maestro around here, guys. The Cinnaman. He's the one who administers the questions. No worries, Ultimate Dragon. Well, you can't know everything, can you? You got to start somewhere. Yeah, I remember Tosic, though, yeah. Okay, second half's about to get underway. Was that the longest half-time ever? I feel like that was like 30 minutes of half-time. Don't know, maybe I've just lost all meaning of time, but that felt like a horrendously long half-time. Stuart Zeckman, what's going on, you legend? Yes, he says, good quiz. There you go. The second half's underway, guys. It's back to Sanchez for Chelsea. It was in the Europa League. Interesting. It's got to be a Russian team, surely. Or could it be like Azerbaijan? Who was that team we played in Azerbaijan, guys? No worries, Roddy lad. You're here still for it. I know, that was a long half time, Louis Joshua, I swear. That was a long time. Close. Oh, okay. So it's maybe a team in Georgia or something? I don't know. Oh, I don't know, you know. It's in that region. Oh. Who is it? I feel like it wasn't even that long ago. I feel like you go back 3 years. That's the sort of game we're talking about here. Because I remember us travelling an insane amount to play some team a short while ago, a few years back. Ruben Kazan could be. Astana Kazan. All right, yeah. Kazakhstan, Astana. Yes, FC Astana, mate. That's got to be it. That's the one. You've got it, Joshua. You got it, lad. It was Astana. Yeah. There you go. Astana, Kazakhstan. That's the one. Well done there. I think it was Louis Joshua who got that. I don't know if anybody else said it. But well done, mate. That's pretty serious there. Good question. Good answer. What, under Jose, was it that year? Maybe. Semenyo now for City. They've got a chance in the box here. City shot on goal. Oh, it's across the face of goal just wide of the left post. Looked like maybe it's going in, but it's taken a knock and it's a corner for City. You like the idea of both dropping teams? You what, Jonathan? Yakshamesh. My sister, she is #2 prostitute in all of Kazakhstan. That would be a good guess as well, to be fair, Roddy. Okay, corner in then for City is dealt with by Cole Palmer at the near stick. I like you. You like me? Cole Palmer, a bit of shoulder to shoulder. They're looking for the pen. Referee says nothing doing. There's a foul there. Potentially on Doku, but Palmer's just used his shoulder. That's nothing wrong with that. That's a fair challenge. Oh, nice. Quiz has to be after league. I have a banging pitches round, mate. Okay, fantastic. We need to get a quiz going soon, 100%, mate. That'd be awesome. Get Dan Tay on it. You still here, Dan? You're an epic quiz maestro. Give me a run for my money. Everyone's too easy, mate. You know what I mean? We need a bit of Dan Tay action. That's what we need. Yeah, you go to some mad places. Where's FC Midtjylland, guys? Is that Norway or so? Where is Midtjylland? Forget now. It's fucking miles away, isn't it? But that's a strange team. I remember when we were playing FC Midtjylland in the Farmers League a short while ago. Yeah, like Fury versus AJ. Oh, it's good stuff, isn't it? Borat, to be honest. Cinnamon, you got to keep these questions coming, mate. I'm enjoying myself here. This is good stuff. No, I know, I know. Did we not do that this year? I feel like it probably was a while since we had a quiz, actually. No, you're right. I don't think we did do one this Christmas. Oh, shit. But we will very soon. Yes, Dante's still here and in Denmark. Oh, wow, you're in Denmark, mate. No way. Hanging out with Schmikes. Enjoying some Dane pack bacon, lad. Come on. Dan, that's awesome, mate. Nice in Denmark. That's quality. Well, yeah, mate. Let's have a little get on the old quiz at some point, Dan. I'll go head to head with you, mate. That'll be awesome. You might actually beat me for a change. It's too easy playing most people in the quizzes. Yeah, we did. When did we do the last quiz, the Cinnamon? Because I remember, was it against Jarvis? It wasn't that long ago, but it was probably actually, I say not that long, it was probably like a year ago now. Bodo Glimt. Oh, yes, they've scored. I don't know why I'm celebrating a City goal. That just feels wrong. Ugh! But yes, because it helps Manchester United get in. To be fair, it's headed at the back stick by O'Reilly there, isn't it? And it's a header goal by City Scummers. The ball comes in from the right and it is headed in there. And it's a header to give City the lead away at Stamford Bridge. It's 1-0 to City. Let's go. That's actually really good for Man United. We should be looking for City to win today. Plus, it makes it interesting for the Arsenalans. Like, the Arsenalans are going to be twitching now, aren't they, if City win this game? Definitely. But check that out. It's 1-0 to City. Let's update the score here on YouTube. 1-0 to City, guys. There it is. The header is a big, big statement there. It is early doors in the start of the second half from Nathan O'Reilly, who gets the job done there with a good, strong header. Keeper should do better, in my opinion, but yeah, he's sort of fallen down. Jarvis did not win the Cinnamon. What are you talking about? Jarvis openly cheated at the start of the quiz, right? And he admitted to cheating and saying he looked at the chat and got the answer. And we gave him the point anyway. Technically, it was a draw. Because if you take that one away, it was a draw. So no, I did not lose. I was cheated. He even admitted to cheating in the actual stream. And we gave him the point anyway because I was being nice, mate. That's why. Oh. I got the wrong end of the stick there, you know. Dante, mate. That's hilarious, mate. He says, no, I'm on the shitter. Michelander in Denmark. Oh, yeah. Of course they are. Michelander in Denmark, yeah. That is bloody awesome, Dan. Agreed he was allowed the point. Yeah, I know, but it's wrong, though, isn't it? If you actually think about it, how wrong? Somebody admits to cheating just because I was being nice and didn't take them as a serious threat. I gave them the point. But really, ProLange, thank you so much for being a member for 10 months, you beast. Beast, 10 months a hero. Thank you, ProLange. Can we get hashtag 10 in there for the man? Thank you, ProLange. I appreciate it, my man. Thank you for getting in here and saluting a proud member of the Hamada there. Great to see. Yeah, exactly, Ruddy. That's it. With City winning, the old Arsenalans, they're going to be tweaking. You just can't want City to win. I know what you're saying, Jonathan, I know. But it's better for United to know this is going to help us out no end with Champions League qualification, mate, if they win. Absolute shit defending from Chelsea. Yeah, big time, Mr. Griffin. Jarvis, Dan and Pigden. That's a great lineup. I love it. Let's go for it. Are you up for it, Dante, lad? Are you up for it? You just get on your phone, you know, cheeky AirPods in or whatever. Happy days. What do you think will happen first? Me clearing the snooker table or Arsenal getting a trophy on that table? Honestly, I believe I will clear the table in the next couple of weeks, mate. I do. Maybe even the next time I do it. I'm close. It's just trying to put it together for enough shots in a row. Is it 2-0 Semenyo? No, it's not. He's wide, but he cuts in well. It looked like he was going to find the far corner there for a second. But it is wide from Semenyo in the end. Oh, big time. And that's what I mean, the extra pressure from this result, if City can get this result today. It just piles that pressure on Arsenal. Look after that Bournemouth loss. At home, at the Emirates, they can lose to anyone. The pressure's on them big time. You know what they deal with, like with pressure? They're like origami. They fold under pressure, mate. Vincent Bullock, how you been? Vincente Bulloco. It's Vincent, everyone. And we've just smashed 150 likes. Thank you, everyone who's hit the thumbs up there. Legends, keep hitting those likes. Yes. Thank you, Vincent, for getting in. How have you been, man? You got to be cruel to be kind, eh? Treat 'em mean, keep 'em keen, Vincent. Dante, 72 months, a raw, filthy legend. 6 years. I've got to actually get a new badge. We established this earlier. 6 years. I need a 6-year badge now, which is insane because I've only got up to year 5 with the Harry Maguire shirt. Guys, who's the most iconic number 6 for Manchester United that we should use a shirt for to represent the 6? I think I know who the live chat's going to say, to be honest, and it's pretty obvious, to be fair. But I'll just ask the live chat, who do you think? What shirt should we have as the number 6 to represent 6 years a member? Because that's what Dante is right now. 6 years, still going strong. Best community going. Oh, mate, thank you, Dan. Very awesome for you there, lad. Very awesome from you there, Mr. Dante. You're a beast, sir. 72 months is no joke, is it? 6 years, lad. Yeah. Was Stam 6? Are you sure about that? Yeah, fair enough. I don't know, actually. I'm just struggling to even think of number 6s. The Butcher Martinez, he's a number 6. Who else? Paul Pogba. Johnny Evans. Wes Brown. Steve Bruce, apparently, in the early 90s. That's a good shout. Steve Bruce is a good shout. Interesting. Wes Brown is the longest permanent possessor of the shirt, wearing it between 2003 and 2011. Recently, Johnny Evans and Paul Pogba have had it. Interesting. Was Irwin 6? I don't know, mate. I feel like Irwin was like 2, weren't he? Oh shit, it's 2-0! Speaking of 2, it's 2-0 to City. And it's Gahey with a shot from distance is trickled in. And Chelsea are in the shit. Man City are challenging for the title. Arsenal are puckering up right now as we speak and about to drop a fucking log out. And also, Manchester United have firmed their place up in the top 4. Come on. Gary Pallister. Anyway, do you know what? It's funny, isn't it? Because you think of iconic number 7s or number 10s or number 9s or number 1s. But actually, the 6, it's almost a little bit more difficult to think of who should have the number 6. Yapstam, Pally, I don't know. It's apparently Wes Brown's worn the shirt more than anyone else. You know what I mean? Duncan Edwards was the best number 6 ever. Was he number 6? What was the obvious answer? Well, the Butcher. I was thinking of the Butcher, Lisandro Martinez, as of right now. That was the one that I was thinking of because he's the current one, right? And we've got Maguire as the number 5, so I was thinking we could go for him. But historically, I was just thinking there's got to be one more than that. But I'm not sure if there is, mate. To be fair, Wes Brown or whoever, I guess we could have, but I think we could just have to put the Butcher in there. Butcher shirt. Yeah, Evans wore the 6, that's true. Two-0 Drubbins. Let's update the scoreline. So that's from a rare goal there from distance from Gahey. Makes it 2-0 to City. And that's pretty much likely then that they're going to win. I mean, we'll see. I did predict 2-1 to City at the start, and it's probably quite likely. Because you'd expect Chelsea to fight back a bit, but I don't know, City might score some more here. Arsenal must be hating this. You're vaping like a mofo right now. Oh, you Arsenal scummers in the chat must be absolutely bricking it now. Based on historical performances and success, Yapstam's generally considered the best Manchester United player to wear the number 6 shirt in the modern Premier League era. Interesting. I'd love to know how many appearances Yap Stam made for United in the six. If you could let me know. If you could look that up. I don't know if that's even feasible to look up, because it is if he just had one shirt number, but Champions League qualification loading. It is, it is. Crazy Joe Devola, you city scummer. He says, get in there. Thank you, Crazy Joe, for being a member for 6 months of the Sausage Soldiers you don. Thank you for that, but also get out. Nah, fair enough, man. It's actually doing us a favour. Yes, Ronster, we're going to duff those lead scummers up for good, and I can feel it in my loins. Pogba was the most talented six, can't deny that. Maybe most talented, but it never really materialised much, did it? Ooh, lovely Cliff. Martin Buchan, old school. Stam a beast. Yeah, I don't know, Vincent. Isn't it going to be next season, though, really? Surely they'll be punished next season. I don't know. We win tomorrow. Leeds easy game. Strange one. Such a long contract as well, Fleshen. Brandon Morton, what's occurring? He's loving it. You had a Dennis Law signed photo in a frame until a so-called friend stole it behind my back and went and sold it at the rat. That's horrible. What a scumbag, Lewis. Goodness me, that's horrible, mate. Oh, Alex, we're down the pecking order, man. Yeah, that's it. Just got to beat those lead scummers. Oh, yes. Next season's going to be so much better than this. This is the shittest season ever. In a lot of ways. It's not for our league performance, because obviously we've done all right. But what a crap season. No games, no Europe, no cups. Knocked out in every round, first chance. Shocking, man. It's a terrible season. I can't wait for next year where we've got game after game after game. Midweek game, weekend game, midweek game, cup game, midweek game, weekend game, European game, cup game. That's how it should be for a big club like Manchester United. You shouldn't be playing once every 3 weeks. Yeah, there you go, superstar. Well, we don't want you back, Alejandro. You're a shithouse. You've shown your true colours. Mate, what's this on? Metallica? Bon Jovi? What's this? Live Nation? Live in London? Oh, right. Okay, I see. I thought there was like some one festival with all these sick bands out, but it's not. Oh, I don't know, Dave, lad. Possibly. Just call my name. Just call my name. There were some great moments with Alejandro Garnacho at United. It's a shame that he's such a shithouse and soured everything and left the way he did. Because there were some great moments. He scored some big goals. He was, a positive player for us for a number of seasons as a youngster with lots of potential. Like, it's a shame what happened there, but what a shithouse. Just jumped ship at the earliest possibility to pastures new, thinking they were going to be greener pastures, but they're not turning out to be greener pastures. So he's had a mare. But yeah, the overhead kick, against Everton, what a goal that was. One of the best you'll see. And some of the other moments, he had some good moments for a youngster. But yeah, turns out he's a tit house. Nice one there, Dave. I love a bit of Metallica, man. Absolutely love them. Goated band. I've always wanted to see them live. I didn't even know they were touring in Britain or in England. And, well, yeah, United Kingdom next year. Or this year, that is, sorry. 2 months from now. That's awesome there, Dave. You're missing seeing United. This is the worst season ever. Our players are going like 3 weeks with no football. He definitely had some Billy Big Bollocks on him. Some, real ideas above his station. It's like he'd already felt like he's made the big time, when in reality he's just got a lot to prove still. It's because he was given a big role in the team, and to be fair to him, he was performing a big role in the team for his age. But yeah, he definitely got too ahead of himself. Nice, you met Brian Kidd today, Piggy, shopping in the store I was in. Nice gentleman. Took the time for a few minutes. That's awesome, Ronster, mate. Legend. Legend of the game. Same about the City Association. But yes, Nacho Stinky Attitude Bomb Squad. 100%. 100% bum. So O'Reilly's just been substituted off. Wow, yeah, I didn't know anything about that, Dave, to be fair. I missed all that. There's never anywhere down south here where they come anywhere. I have to, go to London to watch a big concert like that. It's fucking shite. Can't be asked doing that. I mean, can't be asked going to London, mate. Metallica tour. UK. Let's have a look though. But it's not like they're going to be playing in fucking Southampton or Bournemouth, is it? You know what I mean? They're going to be playing at the big arenas. I can't be asked to go. Here we go. Look, Metallica tour this year, playing at Hampden Park, Glasgow, Cardiff Principality Stadium, aka the Millennium Stadium, London Stadium, the London Stadium. That's West Ham Stadium. That's shite, isn't it? West Ham Stadium there, and a bunch at the West Ham Stadium, and yeah, nowhere further south than that. I can't be asked, mate. I can't be asked to go, even though I'd like to. It's just too far away. Tottenham get relegated and Arsenal bottom of the league if Carlsberg made final tables. Now you're talking. Although it would mean that City won, which is not ideal. The cups we are in next season, like Carabao Cup, in my opinion, gives the young lads as well a chance to make the first team and see what they got. Yeah, that's it. And if you're in Europe and the Premier League, those are your two main focuses. The cups become slightly less important, which means you are going to blood youngsters in them a bit more and use more of your squad. Yes, get in. What a season. Can't build teams around players like that. I mean, I'd have him at United, though, superstar, wouldn't you? But yeah, fair dues. Chelsea have just been pretty shoddy today in general. Nobody's turned up for them. Garnacho coming on. Ooh. Fair enough, though, Dave, you know. Still, though, it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Too far, it's the crowd piggy, isn't it? Well, that too, but no, also, I can't be asked driving 2.5 hours to London, mate, you know what I mean? I hate London at the best of times. I've got to do that trip soon because I'm going to the Greek embassy to apply for Greek citizenship based on my grandmother being Greek. And I'm going to do that, and I can't be asked, mate. I hate London. Speaking of London, it's Saint Miassi. Here he is, wee! Up the cherries. Come on, Bournemouth. Come on, Bournemouth, get in. How was that result yesterday, mate? Oh, suit you, sir. Oh. Zane, great to see you, mate. Hope you're keeping well. This is not good for you, is it, Zane? The arsehole's going like that now, isn't it, mate? Here we go. The arsehole's going like this, brother. You're going to have to put on Avatar 2 and start doing some deep breathing exercises, mate. Arsenal in the mud. The twitching is starting. It's just a matter of time. Nah, seriously, though, this is a bad result for you guys. It just bangs the pressure right on. City have a game in hand. I think even if they win that, they're still 2 points behind, aren't they? But it just means that Arsenal probably are going to bottle it. Piggy Papadopoulos. Oh, is your arse twitch insane? Oh, look who it is. Speaking of arse twitches, it's Alejandro Garnacho. Just call my name, just call my name. Alejandro, just call my name, just call my name. Garnacho, Alejandro. Just call my name. Here he is. The tit of a man. The mummery of a man who left Manchester United in disgrace. The next game's against Arsenal, so Arteta might park the bus. Ooh, James Cameron going to make a new film, a remix of Arsenal and the Titanic. We'll see which one goes down quicker when being hit by a glass bottle. Vincent. Semenyo fed in. Haaland peels off. Semenyo shoots at the near post. Keeper makes the stop. Can Chelsea get back into this? They're going to need a goal pretty quick if they are. Oh, Doku scored. I don't even know what happened. It must have been a slip-up error at the back from a pass out from the back by Chelsea. Doku has pounced on it and scored and put it in the bottom left-hand corner. It's a proper bottle job by Chelsea. I don't even know what happened there. Did the keeper play it out from the... What, is it Caicedo? The camera's gone over to Caicedo. He must have shot a short pass away to Doku. Doku's taken the ball off of him and just easily scored. Oh, my days. Chelsea in the shit here, aren't they? They're looking awful. And Arsenal definitely are tweaking at the moment. They're starting to twitch a little bit, that's for sure. Because it's now 3-0 to City. And the pressure is on them for the title challenge. Ooh. Doku's won the ball back, mate. What's happened in? And let's have a look. Sanchez it is rolling it out. Caicedo's mugged himself off. He's taken a million years and dawdled on the ball. And he's just invited the pressure from 3 City players, Doku being one of them, who's peeled away and taken the ball off of him and just slotted away. Terrible defending by Caicedo. Goodness me, Caicedo absolutely mugging himself off there. Just stays on the ball for so long. Just needs to get his head up and play it away. But he just dawdles on it. Dawdles and dawdles and dawdles until he gets challenged. Oh, look at this. Manchester City fan in the crowd drinking Arsenal tears, guys. Man City fan drinking some Arsenal tears in the crowd. Yeah, goal difference been reduced to Arsenal 2. Caicedo just got bullied. Yeah, that's true, footy ball. Chelsea are doo-doo. Should be Chelsea out the top 4 race. Oh, I hate this shit when these City scummers do that whole Poznan celebration. Don't you? Don't you hate that? Come up with your own celebrations, you copying bastards. Do you know what I mean? They do the old Poznan after that Poznan club. Is it Poland they're from? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? But they've stolen it. They've stolen it off them and now they do it. And it pisses me off. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. Bit of a snotty McTominay individual tonight. Not good. Chelsea could get pumped here. Chelsea are awful. No, this is at Stamford Bridge. I have to get some more tissue here in a second, guys. Oh, Chelsea, man. Absolutely dog turd today. Sully Griffin, thank you so much for your highlighted comment. Been a member of the Sausage Soldiers for 30 months. Hashtag 30 for this Don. Thank you for the bless yous there, guys. David Jubb, what's good, you Don? Sully has been a member 30 months. He says, bless you. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate the bless yous there, guys. Wow, this is a dicking, isn't it? A raw dicking here. City absolutely battering this Chelsea side. They've been shite. Very poor Chelsea performance. You've just seen the City fan with the Arsenal bottle. Oh, chance for Chelsea from Cucurella. He's fired one across the face of goal, but it's wide. I don't know. I think it's just allergies, Kate Cadet, mate. You know, the sun's shining today down south here. There's a lot of pollen in the air, mate. You know what I mean? Springtime and that. Don't know. I feel like it's that. Conservative media says, did you see that one fan? I did see the one fan drinking the Arsenal tears. Oh. Big time, Elliot. You know what's good, though? Like, nobody likes to see City win anything. But I'm looking at the table here. And Manchester United are looking sweet. Aston Villa, Liverpool, and Chelsea have all played one more game than us. We play our game in hand tomorrow night, obviously, against Leeds. Okay, but as things stand, we're on the same points as Villa. We're 3 ahead of Liverpool. And we're 7 ahead of these Chelsea scummers. 7. And obviously, we're aiming for top 4, top 5, top 4, ideally there. Things are looking pretty sweet with 7 games left for us and 6 for everyone else around us. So that's looking very good, guys. Even our goal difference is the 3rd best in the league right now. What? What? That's mental. Sorry, it's just been so long since Manchester United actually had a half-decent goal difference. It's not even that good, but it's plus 13. And it's actually the 3rd best in the league. That's crazy. Arsenal have plus 38, City plus 35. So, yes, this game obviously helps a lot to lowering that goal difference between those 2 teams as well. But, wow, Man United's 3rd highest goal difference or 3rd best goal difference in the league right now. That's good. And, yeah, we're looking pretty sweet for getting Champions League football this season. Very sweet. Yeah, I've not done bad to Cake it, haven't I? Last few months, even, I haven't had many. My mate I work with, Poznan loves City doing that. Oh, dirtbag. Well, they're copycats. That's all they are. Cheating copycats, lad. 20 minutes left. Chelsea getting dry pumped. 1 game a week, pig. It's the worst. Next year, though, yeah, we're going to have a better, bigger squad to be able to deal with all the competitions. Next season we'll be top. Well, we're going to have a big recruitment drive. We need 5, 6 new players. A couple of midfielders, a couple of wing backs. The lot. Palmer gives the ball away. He's had a bit of a stinker of a game, hasn't he, Cole Palmer? João Pedro, frustration, shoots from massive distance and is blocked. Carrick's done well, to be fair, Alex. You know, that's it. He's turned it around quite well. He's kept things simple. He's picked the sort of right team based on sort of who's actually best for that position for now. He's gone with experience. You know, he was criticised for playing players like Casemiro and Luke Shaw. You know, and they've done all quite well, haven't they? Especially Cassie, but certainly, you know, players like he's selected in their right positions, like Luke Shaw at left back. It's worked by and large. He just kept things simple, and it's done us good stuff. I like the Carrick effect. Just keep it going, really. If he continues rest of the season, we've got 6 games left now, 7 games left. If he continues to pick up the results and continues to impress, you've got to give him the job. Obviously, if we were to implode and miss out on Champions League football now, then he would have to probably do one. Go for a big name, experienced manager. But the reality is he's probably going to see us over the line. Yes, Restless Native, I saw that. Funny ass. Quality. Oh my days! Kusanov hits one from 30 on 40 yards out, maybe. Pretty far out, 35, 30 yards. And he smashed it, but it's just wide of the left post. But yeah, not a bad effort there from Kusanov. Far out. Just hits one. Oof. Are you streaming the City v Arse game if it doesn't clash? Let's have a look when that is. Have a look at the upcoming Premier League fixtures. So, obviously, we're on tomorrow night. And then it's Chelsea versus Man United on the Saturday, the 18th of April. You've got... Yeah, no, it doesn't clash, mate. No, we will be streaming that, definitely. So, on Sunday the 19th, next Sunday, it's City v Arsenal at 4:30. We'll definitely be doing a watch-along for that. I'll also most likely do a watch-along for the game before it as well, Everton-Liverpool. You know, Merseyside derby, probably should do that one. There's 3 others on that time, but I'll go with Everton-Liverpool. So, yeah, next Sunday we'll do Everton-Liverpool at 2, and then City-Arsenal at 4:30. And then, obviously, on the Saturday, Man United are playing at 8. Probably won't do any of the games on the Saturday, to be fair. Spurs-Brighton. I might do Spurs-Brighton, actually, for the bands, but it is just before the United game, so I might not. Yeah, but we'll definitely be doing some next weekend, 100%. Oh, shit. Yeah, go on, Gucci Watamane. Let's get some tomatoes at him. Are you shitting me, the cake cadet? Oh, no, I've already said that I'm going to do a watch-along for every single game as well. I'm pretty sure I said that. Are you sure? That's just the final stage, Cake. Are you sure that's not including some, I don't know, some bullshit qualifiers or something? It can't be 104 games. We can't be doing 104 watch-alongs, mate. Surely not. We can't let this happen again next week against you lot. Going viral for drinking Arsenal tears, but in the end, he still supports the cheating embarrassment of the club. Yeah, but fair enough. Well said, well said. Yeah, fair enough there, Gary Copeland. It is what it is. City are doing us a favour right now, and United are secured in the top 4. We're loving it, Gary. Don't send them this way. Dude, thank you, Gucci Watamane. Gucci Watamane, you legend. He says, the players went to war for Maresca, but we brought in a mid-table manager, and that's where we're ending up. Precisely. Rosina guy's melting, lad. It's a melt job. You're right. Maresca was doing all right. Thank you, Gucci Watamane, you beast. He's had a stinker. They've got him for another 8 years. You just checked big. Really? So 104? There's usually 64, but it's been expanded. Fuck off. That's not right, Cake. 104. It's another 40 games. Nah, mate. That ain't on. Haaland fed in, is he? Chance again for Doku. He shoots. It's over the top of the crossbar. I need more bloody tissue. Actually, I've got one here. Hello, Sonia Ellis. What's going on, Sonia? How have you been? If you're just getting in like Sonia, smash that like button. Help us get to 200 thumbs ups. We're currently on 180. 180. We're on 180 likes. Check it. All right, let's Google this, man. How many World Cup finals games are there this summer? Oh, hang on a second. That didn't work. Hang on. How many World Cup finals games are there this summer? Mate, what the fuck, bro? There's only, it says, here's the full picture to avoid confusion. The tournament has 104 matches in total due to the expanded format. The knockout includes semi-finals, 2 games, third place playoff, 1 game, final 1 game. World Cup final, 1 match. Yeah, that's what I meant, but it's 104 matches in total due to the expanded format. What? 104? That's actually insane. 48 teams compete in an expanded tournament with final. Yeah, I knew that, but I didn't really work out the games involved. 104. What? 16 more teams than Qatar in 2022 and take place across 3 hosts. Some of those games are going to be shit as well. You know what I mean? Like proper minnow nations. Some of them are going to be dog turd. World Cup takes place June 11th to July 19th. It'll be the 23rd. That's too many games. So we got to do 104 watch-alongs. Are you taking the piss? Some of them are on the same time, though, right? Surely. Some of the group stage games, they've got to be on at the same time. For 104? No. Yeah, making up for lost ground in the United season. 12 groups of 6. Fucking hell, guys. That's mad, isn't it? Spurs. Spurs are just hilarious, mate, yeah. All at 2 o'clock in the morning. Those will be on 80. Fucking hell, boys. Well, you know, we'll do what we can. I am going to try and commit to doing every single game. We'll see how the watch-alongs go. You know, if we're watching, I don't know, Myanmar versus fucking, you know, whatever, it's just some proper shit game. And there's 12 people watching, and, you know, we'll probably maybe not do those ones. But if the watch-alongs are doing all right, people are watching, and, you know, whatever, we might do them. Scotland v Brazil is at 11 p.m. 11 p.m.'s all right. Yeah, I think some must be on at the same time. They're all on at daft o'clock. 4 games a night during the group phase. Whew. Hawaii versus Greenland. 104 matches supposed to play, but they'll be reduced by the number of teams refusing to play. Right, yeah, true. Or banned from entering. Spurs, 1 point from 5 games. It's more than that, isn't it? I mean, less than that. Oh, no, right, yeah. 14 games without a win, though. Football from tea time to about 2 in the morning. That's lovely, Sonia. I'm bang up for that, to be fair. No, I'm looking forward to it. Love the World Cup. But I don't think that they should have expanded it to that many teams, though. Cucurella header saved there by Donnarumma. Nice ball over the top. Yes, I don't really believe that they should have expanded it to that many teams. That's just crazy. By all means, expand the qualifiers and stuff and get more teams actually eligible to qualify. But, you know, they've just watered it down, really. Big ups to the mighty Hamada tuning in for the watch alongs today, or hate alongs, whatever you want to say, banter alongs. That Spurs one was a treat earlier. This one's been good for us and all, to be honest. Can't really complain with the result here. As much as we don't like to see the City scum win, they're challenging Arsenal, makes it more interesting, and they're helping us out. Yeah, Garnacho's on ball, he is. He's done absolutely nothing since he's been on as well there, poor lad. Completely nothing. Do you want Ollie back? Look, to be fair, like a short while ago, I'd have been open to it as an interim again. But now, I would say now it just doesn't really make sense because obviously Carrick's in and Carrick's doing well. So just not really. If there was a scenario where we needed another coach to come in for a short spell when, I don't know, post Carrick, then yeah, maybe. But nah, not really, mate. I like Ollie. I love Ollie. But we've been there before, you know. Yeah, I get that, Sonia, but also the quality of the overall teams is going to be lower then, isn't it? Because you're just giving shit teams the opportunity to enter. I guess it's good for inclusion, but what's next? A participation award? No World Cup trophy, just everyone gets a participation award. There's no losers here. You know what I mean? Come on. It's a free kick for Chelsea. Palmer steps over this, then it's a good chance. Prime location. Palmer then. He shoots and it's saved by Donnarumma. Bottom left, no worries. Mr. Joshy J, thank you for getting in here raw, sir. With your member comment, he's been a member for 14 months. Shout out to Joshy J. Great YouTuber, top guy, and just a heck of a nice person. Shout out to you, Mr. Joshy J, lad. Get in there. He's just become a sponsor. Oh, he's become a member. No, 14 months a member, sorry. That's what I'm on about. It's this bullshit thing here from Stream Elements confusing me. 14 months a member of the channel, guys. Thank you, Joshy. Hope you're keeping well, mate. How are you doing? You looking forward to the game tomorrow? Carrick better than Ollie? How can you really say that, Alex? Carrick's only been here for a short time. Didn't do amazing when he was at Middlesbrough. He did start well, but it didn't end well. And, okay, do you remember Ollie's first 10 games at Man United? They were better than Carrick's, and Carrick's had an amazing start. Actually, I don't know if they were better than Carrick's, but they were very similar. I think he won, like, the first 10 in a row, didn't he, Ollie? So it's easy to say that, Alex, but actually, who knows? Only time will tell that question. Answer that question. Oh, it's a load of bollocks, isn't it, Flesh End? You know, look at that whole peace award for Donald Trump that they gave. It's farcical, isn't it, really, you know? Just handing out fake peace prizes. FIFA's an absolute corrupt bollocks organisation, mate. Everyone knows it. You think Garnacho was brought up too early, it went up to his head. Definitely went to his head. That's it. He already thought he was like the next Cristiano. If Hodgson keeps coming back, why don't Fergie come out of retirement? Yeah, I feel you. Well, Fergie's just getting on now, isn't he? He's in his 80s, bless him. Hodgson's like 78 as well, to be fair. He's old as fuck. But, you know, it's just one of those, mate. Some people have the desire. He'll probably be quite happy to pass away in the dugout, Mr. Hodgson. And fair play to him. I think it's awesome and still manage him. It is, Joshy. It's weeks, isn't it? It's a long time. Really, Sonia, what a shit show. Chelsea playing like they've just come back from a rave. Oh, look who it is. It's Noel Gallagher. He's a happy bunny. FIFA, they are really superstar, yeah. Oh, he will. Yes, Gucci, I do. I mean, he's only been here total like 3 seasons when he leaves, okay? But they're good seasons by the guy. And he's always shown real good battle and commitment and effort. So, yeah, I mean, legend's a strong word. Very strong word. But he's had some success. I think Casemiro's won the League Cup and the FA Cup at Man United, hasn't he? In fact, didn't he score in the... Yeah, he scored in the League Cup final, did he? Or was it the FA Cup final? No, he scored in one of the finals, mate, I remember. So, yes, to a degree, I mean, for somebody that's only been here for 3 seasons, you'd have to say he's done a lot for us and he will be remembered very fondly. Legends, I kind of reserve the phrase legend for a player who's maybe been here a bit longer and maybe won a bit more. But still, what a player. And, yeah, he's done a lot for us and he's had some notable performances in big games and, you know, like I say, scoring in cup finals and stuff. You were so lucky to meet Ollie once with my son, absolute gentleman. Signed my son's shirt, takes centre place in my living room. That's amazing, Paul. Yeah, well, that's it. You just know what you're going to get with someone like Ollie. He just seems like a heck of a nice guy. Like, I'd be very surprised if you ever bumped into Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer and you're like, oh, hi, Ollie. Any chance I could have a photo with you, please, mate? I'm a big fan. He's like, I don't do photos. Piss off. Imagine that. I can't imagine that. I think he would just be a heck of a nice guy, wouldn't he, Ollie? No matter what. Garnacho for Chelsea. Shite stuff from him. He's tried to pull it back, but Donnarumma gets it. Ticket prices for World Cup matches have been insane. Oh, don't even get me started on that. It's a disgrace. Thousands upon thousands to follow your team. No, I might, Gary. I won't be beating on about them as much, though. No, this is a game that's sort of impacted Man United quite a lot. And it's, you know, that's just how it is. If you want radio commentary, bang it on the radio, sir. We talk a lot of shite over here, mate. That's half the charm. You know what I mean? That's half the charm. But no, we'll be focusing on the games at the World Cup mainly. It has no impact on Man United, really, the World Cup, so we won't talk as much about that. Yes, I think so, Stuart. Yes, I believe so. It would be the biggest. It's going to be a struggle picking United's Player of the Year this year, isn't it? Oh, well, it's Bruno, isn't it? It's got to be Bruno Fernandes, lad. It does. The stats don't lie. It has to be Bruno. I think Lamans deserves a special shout, though. I think he's been awesome since we've had him in. He's solidified everything and been a beast. But yeah, it's Bruno, isn't it, guys? It could have been Mbumo. Mbumo started like a rocket, to be fair, at United, but he's kind of tailed off. Bruno's kind of been consistent, and his stats have been incredible, and the amount of assists he's got are insane. So I think you got to go Bruno. Guys, get your thoughts in. Who's Man United's player of the season? But I will go Bruno Fernandes again there. Mrs. P? Mrs. P? Are you cooking? Oh. Have we got any food? Nice one, Gary Cope. Appreciate it. Oh, there you go. We'll try and cover more of the games during the World Cup. 8 minutes of added time in this one. Still 3-0 to City. Manager of the year. Be hard for Man United. Got to be Ratcliffe. Mrs. P! Can you come here a second? Don't watch the World Cup games on BBC One. Watch them on the iPlayer. They will be in 4K. Yeah, thing is though, Sonia, though, they are slightly delayed, aren't they? Whenever I've watched anything on the iPlayer and I've checked if it's the same on the actual cable box or whatever, it's always like 30 seconds behind. I can't be watching stuff that's 30 seconds behind, Sonia, even if the quality's better.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, it's Mrs. P, guys.
It didn't smell good in here.
Doesn't it?
No, it smells like bins.
Really? Oh, shit. That's probably because these bins need changing here. Actually, I did it the other day.
Or
But
something in the bin.
yeah,
smell.
something in the bin. What was I going to say? Yeah, Mrs. P.
Yeah.
I'm really hungry.
Do you want a pepperoni?
No, I don't know. How's your hay fever today?
Eyes are stinging and throat's tickly today.
Oh, I've been sneezing a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Gungshi says hi, Mrs. P, and everyone says hi, Mrs. P.
Hey.
Legend Gungshi. Mrs. P was hilarious trying to talk to you when you were doing your lineup challenge. The stress on your face, pig. I know, Cake, it's a disgrace.
Hi, Cake and
I need her back at the hotel, mate. I'm joking. What are we having for dinner then? I'm starving man over it.
I'm not sure. I'll make something a bit.
What do you fancy? What have we got? What are the options? I've got a Frey Bentos pie.
I'll see.
We could have like a Sunday roast with a Frey Bentos pie on it instead of like the meat, because we haven't got any meat, have we? But we could have like, we've got roasties, have we? We've got Yorkshires.
I'm not sure.
There's stuffing mix, isn't there? We could have like a roast with a Frey Bentos instead of, yeah, that sounds good.
I'll have a look.
All right, then, nice one.
Okay.
All right, nice one, Mrs. P. Everyone says hi, Mrs. P. Bye, Mrs.
Bye,
P.
legends.
Nice one. You love listening to you rant about England being crap while supporting a team that's one or two Englishmen at best playing for you. And we've got more than that, you know, flesh in. And if we're going through the history books, Manchester United has always been a team that has flown the flag of English players, lad. Okay, in recent times, the Premier League has become very global. However, we still have some Englishmen in our ranks, lad. Let's not bullshit. Okay, we have more than that. Think of the English players in the team. Let's go, right? Let's list them, guys. English players who play for Manchester United. Go. We've got Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, Rashford still on our books technically, yeah. We've also got Kobbie Mainoo, yeah. We've also got I mean, there's actually not that many now, to be fair. There's actually not. You made a decent point. I feel like United should have more English players. We should be signing an Elliot Anderson type player, Harry Kane, whatever. Those sorts of players to add a couple of Englishmen to our ranks, because we should be that sort of team. But we still have a lot more than what you're saying there, lad. Mason Mount is another one. Yes, of course. Mason Mount. There you go. So we've got a fair few, but just not as many as we used to. No, we're still actually in hotels there, Dazlad. We are coming back and forth and everything, but no, technically we actually are still in hotels at the moment, mate. Yes, we're just waiting for a drying company to come out and dry the place with some industrial dryers and shite.
I'm gonna do dumplings, mash and veg.
Dumplings, mash and veg.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Okay.
That's okay, but those dumpling meals have a bit longer on them, don't they?
No, that's all there is.
All right, that's all there is. Then we'll have that then.
Yeah.
Have we got any mint jelly?
Yeah, I got some.
Yes. Mint jelly's a banger with dumplings and mash. Anyway, there you go. That's my dinner tonight, guys. What are you having? We've got 4 minutes left. There you go. City have done the job. Chelsea in the shit and Arsenal in the shit. I love it, to be fair. I love it. I love how Arsenal are, you know, the cracks are appearing. The twitching starting. They've melted against Bournemouth. Haaland almost scores a header. And obviously it helps Man United out. It cements us in the top 4. Come United! Champions League football next season. Yes! This season's been gash! With no competitions to play in for us. Next season's going to be back to normal, guys. Come on. We need to get that top 4, baby. And this is making it a lot more likely. You're Welsh, so of course I'm jealous. Oh, here we go again. Expand your fan base, lad. Yeah, that Japan game, pig. Fuck me, that 2 shells worse than waistcoat. Wow, that was horrible, wasn't it? Suppose you can't take too much from it. It's just some experimentation, guff-friendly games, not even playing proper teams. Come on, you're struggling. Delict is English. Delict is in English, mate. Just had garden peas with homemade mash and chops. Oh, lovely. Arsenal and Spurs doing this stuff. Who was the last English manager to win the Prem? So I believe no English manager has ever won the Premier League, mate. Never. We've had English managers who've won the old First Division, such as Brian Clough and loads of different managers who've won the English League. But the actual Premier League from 92 on, I believe we have never, ever had an English man lift the trophy as manager, which is mental, really. But it's true, though, isn't it? When you consider, you know, Sir Alex and Wenger and Pep and Jose and everyone who's won it, like, yeah. None of them are English, mate. Let's go, Free Lions. You order from Wiltshire Farm Food, loads of puds as well. Oh, lovely. Mate, Paul S., thank you so much for another super chat. This guy's gone absolutely ham today with a couple of super chats there, Mr. Paul S., with a 1999er. He says, where do you see Sancho going after this season? Surely no Prem club will touch him. I see Sancho going to the back alley of a San Francisco street where he will be whoring himself out for bags of methamphetamine for $10 a pop. That's honestly where I see him ending up. You know why? Because he's fucking trash, mate. He's a trash human, he's a trash player, and he's fucking garbage, lad. But actually, that's not where it'll end up. What it'll end up is playing probably, I don't know, like fucking Bayer Leverkusen, not Leverkusen, sorry, Borussia Dortmund. You know, shitting on a gold toilet seat, mate, sleeping in silk sheets, and getting noshed off by Miss Worlds. That's what will actually happen to the twat. You know what I mean? Fucking useless player with, you know, the terrible mentality, and he's still going to end up like a big-time Billy Big Bollocks baller. The game's gone. The game's absolutely gone. Sancho end up in the MLS before 30.
You want those for the minute?
Oh, yes, please. Thank you. Satay chicken skewers, guys, with a bit of sweet chili dip. Don't mind if I do. I'm hungry. I think Dortmund's the one. He already knows it there. He was already good there. Right, it makes sense. Call that a snack? Bloody hell. Gone in 2 seconds. That's the end of the game, guys. By the way, let's all laugh at Chelsea and Arsenal to a degree, and Spurs. Because, yeah, good day for Man United, this one. Very good day. Aston Villa dropped points as well, guys. Think about how big that is. They drew against Forest, which means that they are on the same points as us, but we've got that game in hand tomorrow night against Leeds. So, big win for Man United today, all round. Manchester City beat Chelsea, means that Chelsea do not gain any points on us at all. And it just helps us out for our hunt for Champions League football. Come on, United! Yeah, that's true, Dave. English manager closest to winning the Premier. Yeah, probably is Keegan, yeah. Such a pathetic example of a professional player, just mentally not there. Yeah, Sancho. I don't really care what happens with Sancho, to be honest. But I think he'll end up back in Germany. Yeah, they were decent, but they did not last very long. Agree about Rooney. Rude was deadly, but Rooney did it all. Nice one, the Wick man. Yes, that's what I mean. There you go. Rooney, what a well-rounded player. Rumours say Sancho like go on nights out and cheat on his wife. Bloody hell. What has Foxy been up to? Do you know what? Foxy hasn't been around in the back garden once. I see him on the old video doorbell, mate, passing at the front, but he's not been around, mate, to be fair. Don't know what's going on. Your horse fell at the first yesterday, the first time it's happened to me. What a bummer. Oh, no. Don't bet, then. You've not played one game a week, knocked out of all cups, especially by Grimsby. Yeah, shocking that, Gary, yeah. No, right off of a season, just qualify for the new season, get in the Champions League, and then next season we're back. But yeah, this season's been an absolute write-off. Oh yeah, Leeds in 91, so almost in the Premier, but not quite. Yeah, the last winners of the Old English First Division. We go 10 clear of Chelsea if we win tomorrow. Fucking amazing, that superstar, isn't it? Newcastle under 21's mostly English. I believe Man United's are mostly foreign, not good for your country. Interesting, but we still got a bunch of English players in there, and we also have a bunch of English players in the first team. But yeah, I do think that an English football team should have an English core of players. I think that's only right. You look at Spanish teams, they're going to have a Spanish core of players. Thank you, Solly Griffin, you legend. And Douglas Green. Quad bottle was ever nearer with this City win. Yeah, quad bottle. Quad bottle, I love that. How will we do v Leeds? I think we're going to win 3-0. London's a very dark place this weekend. Let's go, United. Leeds will be a tough game. Come on, United. It will be, but I don't know. I feel like us at home, point to prove, can capitalise on these teams slipping up. We should be able to batter them a few goals to nil, lad. But then again, this is the sort of game we slip up in, when we can make a bit of ground up on opposition teams. This is the kind of game we bottle in. Jonathan, they're going to be punished and sent down to League Two eventually. There have been a lot of good England players, but no medals to show for it. Very true. We've had some stonking players, lad. But always bottled it when it came down to it. Dave Watkins, thank you so much. Thank you to all the moderators. People like Dave Watkins and Jonathan and Gungshi and Daz and everyone for getting in there raw and moderating the chat. Thank you so much to Eternity's Breath for the super chats today as well, mate. Thank you so much. You, sir, are a legend of the Hamada. Appreciate you, man. Big ups, Daz, Salford, spoiler alerts, and everyone who's got in here raw. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We're basically going to wrap this up because I can't really be asked to hang around and watch these City scummers gloating. But fair play to them. They've won. They've done us a favour. And they've also shat on Arsenal's, hopes a little bit. They've put the pressure on at the very least. Even if Arsenal... if City win their game and Arsenal is still ahead of them, but it just adds that extra pressure, and there's every possibility this Arsenal side, with the track record they've got, could melt. We do not win any game 3-0, especially after the break. I don't know about that extent. We're going to batter them, lad. Arsenal haven't quite bottled it yet, still in our hands, but just making it hard work. Yeah, definitely, still in your hands, but, unfortunately, Arsenal, with the trophy in their hands, it's kind of like Mr. Blobby with a jelly on a plate in his hand. It's like, let's face it, it's going down the shitter at some point, mate, you know what I mean? It's falling over, it is smashing into a million pieces on the floor. That's just how it is. So, I don't know, I think you're going to start to melt. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. Thank you so much for tuning in to the double watch long there. We saw, obviously, earlier on, Spurs getting battered by Sunderland, mate. Big result. They're cemented in the relegation zone. And we've seen City dominate Chelsea here, which means we're a bunch of points ahead of Chelsea now. And we've got a game in hand tomorrow night where we play Leeds. Come on, United. We're going to batter them. Big ups to everyone in the chat. Thank you very much, Gary Cope, for getting in here. Thank you to all the commenters in the chat, all the legends of the Hamada, Sonia, G2B, Eternity's Breath. Thank you so much, Dad. Jonathan, Cliff Red, all the Bacon Brigadiers out there, the Cake Cadet, all the moderators, all the members. You're a bunch of friggin' legends. Thank you so much. Cheers, Cake. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night, then. That'll be it from me. You can follow us on Insta, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Kick at Flying Pig United. I might be on the gaming channel later, guys, at Flying Pig Gaming on YouTube. I might do a cheeky snooker stream. We'll see. So keep a lookout. But if not, then that'll be back very, very soon, probably next couple of days. So, yeah. Have a good one, you legends. Thank you for watching. Come on. Good day for Man United. Good weekend for Man United, really. But a good day. Villa dropping points. Chelsea dropping points, and obviously Spurs in the relegation zone. You love to see it. Things you love to see. Spurs shouting it in relegation. Anyway, that's it from me. Have a good one, guys, and remember, Piggy loves you. Thanks for watching. God bless you all, and I'll see you on the next one. And also remember, when the seagulls follow the trawler, this is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much. Get in there, you beauties. Thank you so much to all the patrons here for supporting the channel on patreon.com/flyingpigunited. As a thank you, all you legends will be appearing on this outro list. Get in there. Once again, thank you to all the YouTube members, but one of the best ways you can support the channel is on patreon.com, so check it out. Patreon.com/flyingpigunited. And once again, a big thank you to all the legends that do support the channel on Patreon. Get in there.